great. All right, we're here, folks. Welcome to the show. It's a Nate show. Hold tight.
Baby, sometimes I don't understand you, but you're the outside art in my modern museum. And baby, sometimes we fall apart, but the ruins of my heart stands like the Colosseum. I hope you die by my side. Two of us at the exact same time. I hope we die long from now. Two of us at the exact same time. Maybe it's all beyond control, but baby, you can have my soul. I hope you die by my side. Maybe it's some ages away, but I can't help but think of the day. I hope we die at the exact same time. Baby, your lungs are bigger than a football field. I'm the hooligan of your heart. And sometimes we win, sometimes we lose our dreams. But I always wear the colors of your team. I hope you die. I'm a say you can have my soul. Two of us at the exact same time. I hope we die. It's annoying, but I can't help but think of the day. Two of us at the exact same time. Baby, you're the coolest moon when the night's begun. I'm a bath in the sun, and we can sleep in the summer days. I know you think I'm morbid when I say I hope you die by my side. Two of us at the exact same time. I hope we die. It's all beyond control, but baby, you can have my soul. Two of us at the exact same time. My side. I hope you die. It's all ages away, but I can't help but think of the day. Two of us at the exact same time. Baby, I hope we die at the exact same time. Baby, I hope we die at the exact same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're back. Oh, man, hold on. We can't start yet. All right, I'll be right back. We're about to get started.
Someone had to get you, stranger living in your thoughts. What would you know? Slip into nostalgia, sweat dripping down your neck. Now you really want her.
house. Yeah, trap house, nigga booling on that fucking couch. Blowing on a whole fucking ounce. Yeah, I fuck your bitch one time and tell that bitch to bounce. You know me, it's slime ball, baby. Yeah, jewel, robber, do this shit daily. Yeah, these fuck nigga really hate me. Yeah, nigga, everything all good in my hood. Wish a pussy nigga would come slide through my hood. Retaliation is a must, know we pullin' up. Jump up out that motherfucker, ooh, we hit you up. Slide those on the minivans. Draco, AK, get the spinning fast. Nigga falling on the back when we butt it. Yeah, nigga talk, yeah, this and that, Roger that, yeah, we sending that. Shooter, broad day at a nigga house. Yeah, trap house, nigga booling on that fucking couch. Blowing on a whole fucking ounce. Yeah, I fuck your bitch one time and tell that bitch to bounce. You know me, it's slime ball, baby. Yeah, jewel, robber, do this shit daily. Yeah, these fuck nigga really hate me. Oh yeah, nigga, everything all good in my hood. Another day in East Atlanta. Young nigga with that army flag and bandana. Young nigga, yeah, the sergeant in East Atlanta. Salute him, a pussy nigga might well shoot her. But she ain't got the nuts and you ain't got the guts to do that. Nigga try to push her, you know slime, he gon' do that. What? Tongue wrestling, I don't do that. Pull that motherfucker out, you know I got to shoot that. Damn. Yo, bitch looking sexy. Bring her to the spot, know your bitch looking sexy. Gang, 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 know your bitch looking sexy. Shoot, broad day at a nigga house. Yeah, trap house, nigga booling on that fucking couch. Blowing on a whole fucking ounce. Yeah, I fuck your bitch one time and tell that bitch to bounce. You know me, it's slime ball, baby. Yeah, jewel, robber, do this shit daily. Yeah, these fuck nigga really hate me. Yeah, nigga, everything all good in my hood. Ball, baby. Yeah, jewel, robber, do this shit daily. Yeah, these fuck nigga really hate me. Yeah, nigga, everything all good in my hood.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, folks. Gotta be easy. The mic's hot. Welcome.
I put drugs in my body when I'm by myself. Can't talk to me when the Molly work, I'm shutting down. They try to tell me slow down when I have a low
What's everybody doing?
I know
We're
that
back.
you hear me calling, get somebody out, party with the demons.
I ain't got no watch on.
But her soul stayed young. Shake out any laugh, she has road rage. She is so self-conscious cause
All right.
of old age.
How's everybody doing? We're here. We're back. You know, I didn't think it was going to happen. Didn't think it was going to happen, man. We were having some issues, some problems. All right, let's get going. Hold on one second.
I know you hear me calling with that agency. Don't make me ask her out town like you ain't had of me. I put your pills and go down and Johnny cursing me. Baby, don't leave me here. I know you're not doing fine. No, go we the same. It's not too late to join. I take shoes and the monsters won't get me paranoid. I make friends with my demons, they tryna steal my buzz. Stop taking pills, take some acid, yeah, I might rub some noise. All this place is too cold, so why I pull a coma? I put that comb on my sleeve all the time when I'm up the show. That's the last time I ever work out somewhere harder. Only learn from my gang, and brothers can't cut that bond. Hey, that's that 007.
Let's go. It's the Nate Show. Welcome to the show. We're about to get started. I've been gone for a couple days. It's been since Friday. We're here now. Let's get it started. Welcome, okay? Howdy. So, it's a glorious night. It's 8:30, almost. You know, as they would say, 8:26, 8:27. So, we're here, back with another fucking nightmare, okay? Get ready, because there's nothing to talk about. We're just going to get personal. Okay, we're going to see if we can get some people to come in through the Discord. Anybody want to join the show? Just kidding. It's not happening. We got things to cover tonight. Jenna Ortega, is all over the fucking news. We can't get rid of her, okay? Sorry, my knee's showing. I had to get a little bit closer to the fucking table. Okay? At work, I was just, I'm thinking about what else I could do, okay? The production is shit, okay? As you can see, I built all this for nothing because nothing was really seen. I've been very, very close to buying a new camera. Okay, trying to upgrade to something better. Something that's like, second to, a mid-tier Sony cinema camera. Okay? Anyways, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do. Okay, we have this whole space background, okay? I've been thinking about doing some wild shit along with what else I could create in here, okay? As they would say, the world is your oyster. So, all right, let's get this going. Hope everybody's having a good night. I've been away. Where's the fucking classic thing?
I've been away from my children for far too long.
Okay, so we're here. Let's hop into the news. Okay, this is an H show. If you've never been here before, well, welcome, okay? I'm going to bring you on a journey, okay? Sometimes you go around, you watch these shows, you might stumble across something tiny, okay? In the form of view count. Okay, I'm not the biggest guy. When it comes to the world of crap. So, hope you guys are, if you're here, you're blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have you here. So let's get it going. I got a big story to tell you guys, okay? I got a big story, okay? Big development coming up, okay? For a while I've been talking about it, probably since last Friday. That's a while to me. I got this cat Felix, okay? We got this fucking cat Felix. Now, Felix
It's orange.
or people in Jersey would say orange. So I got this fucking cat, and he's quite curious. He'd be looking around, he'd be lingering, he'd be in places I don't expect him to be. Sometimes I walk downstairs to drop a tinkle. I look over, Felix is in a corner with all his hair up. A little mohawk in the back of the cat. Whenever they're angry, they're about to attack, they're pissed, they're agitated. I see him just staring off into a corner. I'm like, what's wrong, Felix? He turns around, he acts like nothing's going on. So for the past couple nights, I've been taking myself on a journey called going to sleep at night. Okay, I keep getting waken up by a sound. Okay, I keep hearing this fucking sound. Whoa, that's not the sound, it's this. In the form of a cat's paw. Okay, imagine Felix. Okay, doing that. I go open the door, I'm like, what do you want? Okay, I've had enough. Dad's trying to sleep, okay? I get my solid 3s a night. During the work week, I don't really intend to get a lot of sleep. I feel better without it. So the other night, he starts scratching. He's got his little fucking 2 little claws under the door. So I go out there. I open the door. There's nothing there. I go downstairs, the entire litter box is flipped over. All the cabinets are open. The cushions are a mess on the couch. And the front door is wide open, okay? I'm just kidding, that's a lie. Okay, I just wanted to get everybody excited, okay? Give you guys a tale. There's not much to tell anymore. Yeah, I used to have what we would call the Crackhead Chronicles. Okay, the Chronicles of Crack, the adventures around where I used to live. Now, I still do live in an area where people, some homies be riding on their fucking ATVs. Okay, it's when summer's hit, when you got, vehicles intended for the dirt on the street. Okay? Let's hop into the news. You know, the other day, I don't know if it was somebody in my goddamn comments. You know, they were, you know, I heard the word demure. Okay, I don't know what the hell demure is. And why am I hearing... Never mind. I'm hearing some feedback. So I didn't know what the hell demure was. You know, lucky me. You know, sometimes I say something out loud. And, you know, by the jowls of those who are big, they grant my wishes. Welcome to... Wow, that really kind of stalled out. I don't like that at all. Okay, there we go. Nice and quick. So, you know, meet, you know, this is actually what we would call the entire set of a new movie coming to you soon. Why can't I zoom? What the fuck? Nothing's working. Oh my God. This has never been a thing. Oh, okay. There we go. Wow. Look at that face. All right. So I guess this is the creator or the person that created the catchphrase, very demure. Now, when I think of demure, I think about, I don't know, anything other than like a smell that's good or a look that's good. Now it says, meet the TikTok creator. Now, I heard somebody say this about Trisha Paytas. So like, oh, Trisha, you're very demure. And then when I find out who made demure, I'm like, all right, maybe she is. Because this is what we would call a heavy hitter. You know, this is the same type of person that when I went to New York City years ago, I didn't want to fly. You know, I'm scared of flying. You know, I think when I get on the plane for the first time, I'm immediately on the ceiling. We're going down. Doors are flying open. It's the scariest fucking seconds of my life. And then I'm dead. All for what? To get somewhere quicker? Real nice. I'd rather take my risk on the road. But this is years and years back. Issues with the license. And, you know, so I had to take what we would call a bus from Cleveland to New York City. Okay? And, you know, the thing about a bus, I don't know what the hell it was called. It wasn't a regular Greyhound. It was called, like, the Zip Ride. I don't know what it was. It was a different name. Okay? So she's going one way, and then we have to transfer. I get caught up in Columbus. I go outside of the fucking bus station to smoke a cig. I try to go back in. Okay, the cop lets me in. She's like, where's your bus pass and your ID? Okay, the Columbus bus station, I guess it was a Greyhound where the bus did stop. We had to go transfer to another fucking bus, you know, to continue our journey through the long and boring flat drive. Imagine at night, not being able to sleep, going to have a bachelor party, a.k.a. walking around the sidewalks of New York, smelling the shit, not even allowed to look near the forest. I would like to call the woods in the center of New York, I call it the forest. I can't remember. I think it's called the public grass. What the fuck is it called? City Square times forest. What is the Central Park? Okay, it's the only place in Spider-Man where you have no chance of swinging over. You have to run through it. Okay? But when I went on this fucking bachelor adventure, I had to fucking, ride this bullshit bus. It was a couple-day experience. I was with one of my big fat friends named Gabe. And Gabe's the type of guy that, of course, would, like, one day of walking have a fucking giant boil on his fucking leg. I'm talking the biggest sack of water, juice, pus I've seen in my life. Looked like he had gotten third-degree burns. The first day of walking, we walked right through fucking Chinatown in its entirety. Okay? I haven't slept all night. Get right off the bus. We go to our fucking Airbnb. I put my bag down. I'm looking at that fucking bullshit pillow. Somebody else's pillow. I'm not really into sleeping in, converted houses into, I'm not into it. The whole Airbnb thing, I think there's something up with it. Something spooky. Something not right. People can look through. They pull the eyes out of a fucking picture at night. They're looking down at you. Never again. Never again will I get in a fucking Airbnb. Okay, I was afraid to go shit because it was, one of them loud ones. You got people out there I don't know in other rooms. I'm not trying to just, disturb their peace and their vacation. All right, so New York sucks. You know, I ride the bus, I get up, you know, I don't even get to sleep. I have to walk through the entirety of fucking Chinatown. I have no money on me. I spent an entire check there just eating. And this is way back when money was slender. AKA, I had this problem where I was very afraid of the fucking banks. What the fuck? Okay, I was scared of the banks, and I would take all my checks and I would hide them, okay, all around my, my place I was living at the time. This isn't a good, this story is actually made, it's real, okay? I like to say it's fake, but I can't lie to you. I don't know even how I got into that conversation. But let's get the fucking show started. This is Demure. An entirely huge person. This is Giles LeBron, okay, on the set of Jimmy Kim. Okay. So it says that the very demure trend didn't trademark her catchphrase. So, wow, what a fucking dumbass. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to. Imagine, coming up with some I got to trademark the word jonks before people start stealing it. Okay, I think I'm the only person that calls the set. Okay, some lumps on the chest. Ladies' lumps. I think I'm the only person that's ever came up with the word jonks. Okay. So, anywho, it says that more than 173,000 TikTok posts have used the word demure. In the last 7 days, according to the analytics of the platform, the trend, fucking Jesus, Murphy. Here we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong thing. So, it went viral a month after her videos explaining how she went very demure at work, very mindful while waiting aboard a plane, and very cutesy. During the night out on the vacation, the phrases have been inundated social media to email inbox. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? What am I reading? I see the name Bates 100 fucking times. Bates did not immediately respond. So whatever. She didn't trademark it. Hopefully she's going to have a lifetime of fucking misery. It's bad enough that you have this picture online with this fucking bullshit twig coming off your forehead. Look at this right here. Now, is this very demure? This lost strand, this strand that, has a dream, to escape. All right, let's go to something else. Let's get the fucking show going. We got to watch something fun before we hop into the meats and grits. Now, we got a lot of things tonight. I want to cover Bill Maher. Aiden Ross, has a big fight, full fight. Okay, the Fool's fight. Quentin Tarantino makes a fool of himself. We got some Adam McIntyre's going to be hooking up with some drama. We got some alien stuff. I got to get into it. But so let's pull up these docs real quick. Let's see what people are saying before I get into anything. Maybe maybe it's a shit show. Nobody's here, and I could just quit. Okay, it's one of them nights. Okay, I came home from the gym. I went to the gym after work. It was 106 degrees today. Fuck yeah. My favorite type of weather. I went outside. I laid in. I got some natural sun, outside of the tanning bed. And I didn't do shit. Barely got a sting on my body. I go inside. There's fucking 100,000 wasps just laying on my suntan lotion. All right. Shady's here. Hello. Oh, Shady says the Nate Show will never be demure. Good. Okay, not a bus. I don't know what the hell it was called. It was a bus. Shady says if it's not Norma Bates, it ain't it. Okay. All right, here we go. River Rat says, yeah, I'll call them jonks now, too. Oh, you call it. Yeah, everybody's, jonks is quite a catchy phrase. The first time it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, my God. How do I get that back in there? Okay, you ever heard something before and you're like, oh, that's delicious. It's like a tasty treat. Felt like I cracked the code. Let's hop into Jenna Ortega. Okay, I've had enough of Jenna. Okay, I thought we got rid of her. We need her in like a Final Fantasy, except it's real life. Not Final Destination, okay? I don't need a fucking fantasy about her. Now, this is everybody's favorite jack-off person these days. Shut up, bitch! All right, so here she is with these hairs coming off her chest. Now, she's got this new movie coming out. It's called Beetlejuice. Look at Kamala looking like a fucking gangsta. Look at that. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think about that finger? The one right here's nice. Okay. How old is she? Oh, she's giving a gesture. She's like, wow, real nice. She's back. All right, so let's get into this Beetlejuice thing real quick. You know, kind of look into the juice. How do you even fucking go about spelling it? Here it is. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. You know, when you run out of idea, I know I'm so sick of sequels, like just taking the same name. It's like when Fast and the Furious came out with the Fast and Furious 8 was just called Fast and the fucking Furious.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
No! Okay, it's really ridiculous. Come up with a better name. You know, fucking. This looks like shit. I know this movie is going to be dog shit. Okay, Tim Burton, everything he touches these days has like a stain of like you know, some type of giving up. I mean, this is the makeup they gave Beetlejuice. Like, this looks like shit. It's like a Halloween. You can see his fucking wig clearly right here. What the fuck? Okay, so Michael Keaton, you know, is really fucking kind of taking form. He's like so close to looking like, you know, legendary comedian Doug Stanhope. Really fucking disturbing stuff. Okay, like the first, you know, whenever they make a movie and it does well, I mean, just leave it alone. Okay, like what else are you going to do with a franchise? Okay, you're going to have a lot of people coming in, filling up the theater with like all their hopes. And imagine how many times people have gone into a movie theater with all their hopes and dreams, and then seconds later, it's fucking gone. They realize they've gone to the wrong place. What the fuck? Okay, and like, you know, what they thought was going to be great wasn't. You know, it happened with every Star Wars. It's happened with anything. Okay, you'll never be able to regain, like, you know, the happiness you had of seeing something for the first time. You know, it seems to be ruined over time, and people's idea of how to, you know, reproduce a series or something, you know, kind of gets muffled with, you know, the commands and strings of Hollywood. So I'm not going to even touch this thing. You know, I just kind of wanted to look at it, talk about it. You know, it's coming out pretty soon. Okay, it says it's coming out on the 6th. Okay, get your fucking popcorn ready. You know, I know Trisha Paytas is going to be first in line to get the bucket. If there is a bucket, I guess that's a new thing now. You have something called Pops. People get these bobbleheads, these pop culture bobbleheads. And what do? They just keep them in a box and they put them somewhere. Play with the fucking thing. You know how much, like, money is wasted with objects we buy that we don't touch? You know, I have the same thing. I got all these, I've got a couple collectibles. I keep them in the box. You know how often I go by that box, I see them, and I'm like, dude, what would it be like just to open them up and play with little Chucky I got? He's got 100 different knife hands. Michael Myers. Freddy Krueger. Anyways, I'm sure there'll be a popcorn bucket Trisha's going to garner. She won't go see this. I don't think she even has any desire to see anything like this. So, you know, shout out, you know, wasted dollars. Let's get into this thing real quick. Let's see what Jenna Ortega's doing. You know, I keep fucking spoiling something great that I'm going to be watching later. But here she is on the red carpet. Where the fuck is it at? What is this? Oh my...
Again, here with BuzzFeed to play with puppies and answer.
No, she's going to play with puppies. Like, I don't know why people's idea of, like, you know, interviews go so bizarre. You know, this has gotten how many views? It's got 347,000 views. For what? Watching Jenna Ortega with the most wild, disgusting string dress hanging out on the ground with dogs.
To play with puppies and answer some of you guys' questions. I don't have dogs, but I do love them. I would love to have a dog, but it's kind of...
You know, when somebody says they don't have a dog, I don't know if I could trust them, okay? I know some people out here, when they don't have pets ever and have the opportunity to do, and they don't have them, I think something's fucking fishy, okay? You're not into them. You're a different breed. I understand maybe you have allergies, but there are people out here that are, like, disgusted by an animal. They look over at people that have pets and they think they're the biggest suckers ever. And Jenna Ortega, millionaire Jenna Ortega, Shady, what did you retract? I saw that. Except I can't remember what you said. What the fuck? But, you know, Jenna Ortega's going to be like, today I'm going to be working these animals like a puppet.
I'm a huge animal person, so this will...
Yeah, okay, so I don't buy it. You know, when somebody says anything in Hollywood, I think the reverse.
Huge animal person, so... this will be good for me, I think.
I killed him.
Oh no.
Yes. Okay, so look at her eyes. They plop in.
Oh no.
Oh, look at her eyes. This bitch is not even fucking wanting to touch this dog. S-Far says, hello, Nate Show, plus everyone. Folks, welcome, S-Far.
Oh.
So here it is.
Is that a dachshund?
Okay, so, you know, somebody that loves animals has no idea. It's not a fucking dachshund. Now, if I saw these dogs, uppercuts everywhere. They're flying away. Okay, so they're gonna piss all over her. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm just stunned. My hair and makeup artist, Nirvana, on Wednesday, we keep...
Oh, she also talks really weird. You know, I noticed that she has what we would call Hollywood scared talk. She hasn't really conjured or figured out how she wants to speak in interview
talking
form.
about getting matching dachshunds.
So she's got that shaky
said
voice.
if you do that puppy interview on their dachshunds, we're gonna have a problem.
Wow. So here's the first question. Where were you when you found out that, okay. Oh, I forgot this was an interview. I just want to see her interact with an animal. As you can see, this is a distraction. This is almost as bad. This is like a reverse or a different version of, you know, Hot Ones. Okay, Ella, what's this? Celebrity BuzzFeed's probably going to fucking claim me for sure.
So welcoming and instantly took...
But, like, you know, these are the biggest scammers ever. You know, these dogs are probably in, like, some type of cage and going to be burned after.
Hi, I'm Jenna Ortega.
I mean, what happens to the dogs? Let's ask a question. What did you do with the dogs? How do you even get that many dogs? And if you're going to get that many, do we have an idea what we're going to do with them after, right? Oh, no, we're just going to use them for the show and then cut their little ears off. Put them in our pocket. I don't like this, man. I don't like this at all, okay? I call fucking bullshit and some type of sinister plan after. What did you do with the dogs? And, like, you know, I don't know what kind of fucking place they got it from. You know, if you have this many dogs on tap, you must be going to one of these crazy puppy mills, borrowing them for the day. Okay, and then Shady's over here telling me next. Give me a break. Let me live. Okay, I'm playing with Jenna right now. I gotta put a question mark. Enter. What the fuck? It's like giving me an enter is just another paragraph. What the fuck is this shit? Comment. I'm gonna put the N word too. I'm just kidding. All right, so that was Jenna scamming. Here's one more video of Jenna. Something suspicious about Jenna.
What's you?
So here's Waynona fucking exhausted as shit, okay, coming in hot, okay, probably very, very upset that she didn't get the role. You know, Jenna Ortega stole this lady's role. Like, she was in Beetlejuice. What was the girl's name in Beetlejuice? The Black Stain?
The thing I missed most.
Okay, and, like, you know, she's probably been on, you know, ever since I saw her come back in, you know, world famous Stranger Things. I was like, this bitch is fucking, what happened to you, bro? You look like you just walked out of a fucking spaceship or something. She's just got this whole demeanor like Hollywood's beating her down. Then she's like, I'm gonna try it again. Guess what? You didn't fucking get in the movie. It's over. Look, she's giving her questions on see-through paper.
It's you.
There's nothing on there except for the word Ellie.
It's true. It's true. I miss you every day.
I know it's off.
I don't know what that... Maybe she is in the movie. She probably is, okay? I think she is. Either way, boom skits. Get rid of her.
Leno Ryder?
I'm Jenna Ortega, and today we're going to let Elle ask us anything.
Elle.
Before we start, is there anything that either of you are dying to know about her?
Oh my gosh.
What? I feel like we've
covered
yeah,
all
we've
of
covered a
those
lot
bases.
of things together.
Look at that fucking face. Okay, that is a sad, sad look.
What? I feel like we've
covered
yeah,
all
we've
of
covered a
those
lot
bases.
of things together.
Describe your style in 3 words. How?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I've had the same things for years. All my pieces are so well loved. I probably
Oh, she's a suit person. Look, she's got her, super clean mask. I love, like, when people have the mask. It's, it's really pretty fucking bizarre. It's like, just the fact that, like, we thought it was going to work. At work, I wear a respirator all day. I'm, like, in the coal mine, man. But, when COVID happened, it was a classic thing. It's almost hack to say there was masks everywhere. It was trash all over the fucking street. Hundreds and thousands and billions of dollars were wasted on, these masks. Like, they were just used once, thrown out. But Jenna's a suit person. That's her style. It really fucking sucks. I hate how some people are like, you can tell whenever they're forced. Now, Leno and Ryder went through the 90s and 80s and 90s and got to live with, like, some very terrible fucking outfits. I mean, this was her back at Spike Head.
everything, and I remember thinking it was really
That was really what creeped me out the whole
your guys'
movie.
wedding outfit.
It's almost as scary as the movie Legend. At the end of the Legend movie with Tom Cruise. Okay, and then Jennifer Connelly or whoever it was, she had this hair, and it was like it was very disturbing looking. It was like a bonnet, but it was like all see-through. It made her look like she had like the ultimate cornrow, but no, it was very, very disturbing. And watching this movie, I was like, come on, man. Just cut these fucking things off. It looks like it's painful.
I saw Lydia and in the red dress and everything, and I remember thinking it was really cool. But being
All right, don't care. All right, that was, we just exposed her for the ultimate crime called, having a terrible look. Fousey's back.
First of all, Friday.
Now, I don't know if you guys know who Fousey Tube is. Now, he's been on, like, one hell of a fucking journey this past year. It's his 1-year anniversary since he freaked
every
out.
day. Like, I can't do.
And I caught this before the show. I was eating a steak. I felt like a real, I felt like Bradley Martin getting my protein in. Okay, and I caught up with this. I listened to it. I would never. It's actually the first time I ever turned this on. Not in a goofy way. I actually listened to it. I tried to like hear a couple words. Fousey came back.
I won't do this.
He's been on like some type of hiatus.
Maybe 5 people talking to you a day.
So he shows up on Bradley Martin's fucking couch show. Okay, Raw Talk. Now Fousey's still got that tattooed on hair. I don't know if you guys know about Fousey. Okay, he's has no fucking hair. He thought it was the greatest idea to tattoo a hairline on. I mean, it's really fucking disturbing. Very, very mannequin-like, but it's okay. He can get away with it because he kind of looks cool. I mean, that's the only thing. He looks like he knows how to rob a bank. But he's back. He like went on like a crazy drugged-out adventure last year on live streaming, losing his fucking mind. Okay, and he ended up like, spazzing out and the cops had to get him. They sent him to the choke
about it.
AKA the psych ward.
Repeating the same.
So he's talking to Bradley Martin today about his adventures in the fucking pen. And we're about to see how fucking terrible it was for Fousey.
I can't do this. I don't have it. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't even want to get on camera. What changed? Like, what actually happened?
First
you went
of
home.
all,
I know you went home.
First,
And like the only thing that really bothers me is like when I watch a show and I can clearly see fucking Liquid Rage is fucking Bradley Martin all juiced up on fucking every type of SSRI. He's in a fucking one hell of a holistic. He's always. One thing I hate about him is that he tries to be like down to earth. I need you punching people. I need you to be lifting the whole show. I don't like this fake shtick where you're like, man, it's just us guys together. We got to lean on each other. While he's got like a fucking cum stain right here. I can't get over this stain.
What?
And all this shit. Look at his fucking pants are covered in dandruff.
Change. Like, what actually happened?
first
you went
of
home.
all,
I know you went home.
First of all, before I even get into that, yesterday to the day, August 23rd, is the 1-year anniversary of the Miami crash out when I got arrested and thrown into the psych ward.
A year ago yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay.
A year.
Okay.
That fast. Like, look how fast time is moving right now.
Okay, so he's out of his fucking mind. Now, Fousey is actually sober now. That's the one thing I noticed, okay? Like, nobody in their right mind that was around him were doing anything to help the guy. Ethan Klein fucking almost promoted his drug use. He had him come on the show, and, like, he literally, like, played it off as, like, nobody was ever really concerned. I watched Fousey back then. Nobody really does their research or gives a shit. I think a lot of people around him were clearly fucking in the know that he was high off his rockers, off of substances. Probably methamphetamine, the way he's all spazzed out and shit. Freaked out. Jived up. Okay? And, he comes on Ethan's show, acting a fool. Ethan did nothing. The only thing Ethan did was expose him for, having sex with, or forcing, I don't know. There's allegations with him in the airport. Fousey went to the airport bathroom with a vulnerable lady and took advantage of her, came back and spilled the beans. And then he used this crazy thing to get himself out of some trouble. Right? Is that like the perfect scheme or what? Okay, you got allegations, you get canceled. Now, Fousey's crowd could give a shit less. Look at these fucking teeth, man. I mean, what the fuck is this? These slender corners, these are like something out of like a fucking... something you'd see in like a 1950, like a Fallout game. Like this is a Fallout shelter dummy's teeth.
Okay.
That fast. Like, look how fast time is moving right now. It's been 1 year since I crashed out and got arrested. Yesterday.
Wow. And then Bradley's like, what do you even have to say about that? And Bradley also has long fingernails. It threw me off.
Since I crashed out and got arrested. Yesterday.
Look at this right here. What are you fucking playing? A fucking acoustic guitar? Now look at his thumb. Bradley's got that long index finger thumb. I'm not into this shit. He almost has like a squid's hand. Really disturbing stuff. So he's going to act like he gives a fuck.
And
we're here for the views. Nobody gets real. I'd be like, listen, Fousey, I don't fucking like you. You suck. Like you're one of our worst problems. It's probably not going to get any better. You're in a constant state of like ups and downs. It's time to get off the internet. Look at him right here. He's like a kid in a candy store. He's excited to talk about feelings. I think Bradley Martin's always on the always fucking seconds from taking his hand and putting it on another guy's. Okay, spread the word.
And then you got it. How long were you in that thing again?
So I was in the psych ward for 14 days. And that was a movie on its own. Being in a psych ward, like literally when I came back to reality after getting drugged up and calmed down, I woke up in a psych ward.
What drugs are they doing? What drugs do they have you guys
They
doing?
put you on something called booty juice. It's like, it basically sedates you. Like no
Wait,
matter
it's
how
called
high.
booty juice, but what is it actually?
I don't even know. I forgot.
So I started watching this. I'm like, where did you even get that slang? He's in a psych ward. I don't know what kind of psych ward. I'm thinking about 13 Monkeys, but that's definitely not a reality. He's probably in some like, Hollywood, LA, fucking, I have to sit down. Problems are bad right now type of place, okay? Go sit in timeout until like your Nepo, fucking your parents come and, take you out of there.
What it was called. I don't want to even be ignorant and say the wrong thing, but all I know, you act up, you get loud, whatever, in your arm, you're knocked out for a cool 12 hours.
Wow. Bradley's like, all right. This is where the show's going. He's very Permitic looking. He's very like Homo erectus, early man face.
Sometimes you wake up, you're strapped up, depending on how crazy you were going. And apparently,
were you ever strapped up?
Yeah, when I moved to another unit in the psych ward, so they transferred me. I went from the actual psych ward where you have people like banging their heads, fighting, screaming, a whole bunch of. They put me in more of like a functional facility that was based on tiers, like how crazy it was, like based on floors. When I asked the lady, she was like, "Oh my God, you're doing so much better." I said, "What do you mean? I just met you." She goes, "No, I met you in the first psych ward. You were yelling at me."
So that's where this is going. He's just going to sit here and explain this like fucking short stint and like, he probably could have left at any time.
What memories do you have of that then?
So I think what I think it is, what my therapist, who people have met by now, Fousey, Jake Paul's therapist, I talked to you about that last year. What she tells me is I was in a panic state.
So Fousey will not get real. That's the one thing I need to know. This motherfucker's full of shit, okay? This motherfucker cannot just be like, yo, I was really high on drugs. Very, very high on drugs. I lost my mind because I was high on fucking drugs. All right? Like, what are we doing here? He's up here like, you know, I had Jake Paul's fucking, you know, fucking measurements of fucking delusion explained to me through fucking his doctor's mouth. You know, I watched this, I'm like, you know, I was floored, okay? I broke the arm of my chair. I'm like, what are we doing here, okay? Are you kidding me? It's time. It's time to just be like, yo, I was high as fuck. I wasn't delusional. Well, I was delusional. It wasn't stress. You know, if it was built upon, like, the chaotic and, like, you know, super asleep, a deprived state that he was in.
That's what she said.
That caused some type of psychosis, and he needs that explained to him. He's always looking for a fucking reason to get out of something.
Yeah, she was the adrenaline.
No, we got to cancel him. He's still lying.
The adrenaline was so ramped up, and I was so high from live streaming.
And that's what he says. When I heard he said he was so high, then he said high for. How the fuck do you get high from live streaming? What kind of phenomenon in like unknown fucking altered state did you enter?
24/7 for 2 months in a row that I was in a panic state, and when the whole incident in the hotel room happened, the stress broke me, and
yeah, okay, so the stress, aka the drugs, broke
went
him
into a state of
he had what we would call too much fun. Okay, he hit the plateau of greatness.
Straight up psychosis.
And so when you're in this, you're just not gathering memories.
You're not there. Like yesterday for the 1 year anniversary, I sat down for the first time and watched the stream of the day.
So he's like, he's considering this like, he's a survivor. You know how like the guy fucking that fell into the crack of the fucking earth and got his arm crushed under the rock, and he sat there and he vlogged like a normal vlogger, okay, style video where he's like, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it, and then his arm died, and then he took a small little Swiss Army knife, cut his arm off, and crawled his way back up with one arm. Okay, and like, that's like something I would call like, I'm looking back and that was a traumatic experience.
Jack Doherty's house with the...
this guy's like, it took a year. I finally sat down. I rewatched one fucking amazing time on Kick.
For the first time.
Okay, he doesn't realize that was like doing numbers. That's really why he had this revitalization. He talks about it in a minute. He's like, it's never going to be that great again. He has no idea why. He thinks that he considers like, what happened last year when he was like huge and getting all these numbers. There was all this coverage with this craziness. He considers that was like the time whenever he came back. He had his big comeback. He's like, it just happened, man. It only happens once. And he doesn't realize that like he was super high and fucking retarded running in front of cars. And he's like, I don't know what happened.
Watched the stream of the day. Jack Doherty's house with the Island Boys. When I Slapped Neon. Had zero recollection of any of it. It was like I was watching it for the first time as if it wasn't me.
And he's not buying his bullshit.
Is that why?
This isn't raw talk. This is like Bradley sits here and lets people fucking sound stupid.
I was watching it for the...
Which rules? I mean, like, everybody's going to take this and actually believe and be like, praise. And I'm curious about the comments on here. The Fousey cycle embarks on motivational journey, loses. Yeah, here we go. This is actually true. And there's only 47. Get another one. And I've seen this before. Back whenever Fousey had his little YouTube channel and he'd end it with going like, "Rawr," okay, with a stupid fucking lion trademark. He'd be like on this like super fucking pink cloud where he's like, hey, folks, I'm feeling so good. Everybody, you got to believe in yourself, this motivational bullshit. Then all of a sudden he falls off the radar, and then it's a cycle. And he even talks about it on here. He's like, I don't know what to do. They told me to go get a real job, yet none of that registered.
First time as if it wasn't me.
And is that why when you came back and then you were here and you were like, okay, I'm going to start trying to do this. Is that why you have the fear of doing it again and you always fall back and stop because you're not going to be that person?
Well, what happened was I go into the psych ward for 14 days and then they take me to the facility with the tears. I got in trouble at the facility. They moved me to the schizophrenic unit.
What'd you get in trouble for?
And he's like, just tell me everything. This is a good time for him to drink water and allow his guests to sound fucking stupid.
I got into an argument with one of the female.
And I love whenever like crazies get on the internet and spill the beans. He's like, yeah, I went to the skits unit, Just a little bit of arguing.
I'll text.
Do you remember what about?
It was so stupid. I was sitting wrong on the table. I think I had my feet on the table,
And I can only imagine. I feel like Fousey was trying to like grab the fucking pipes, do workouts.
she told me to bring it down, and I said something in like a attitude way. She was not happy about how I spoke to her. So when I said something back, she said, "All right, level 4." Guards come, take me, throw me in level 4. I'm in the schizophrenic unit. So I did that.
Wow, good stuff. So let's skip a little.
That I was portraying. I knew it was different, and that was the start of the new depression that I was in. And that's what started where you asked me what happened over the months. From that moment, from when I got out of the facility, when I got home to my parents and I fell into that depression, that's when I had to I still had to heal at that point, and I wasn't ready.
Wow. Okay. So he wasn't ready. You know, he got out and then he decided, hey, let's step back into the game.
And that's the year.
He immediately got out, went and did a live stream, revealed himself on Aiden Ross's stream.
That we had that.
And immediately went to a dark depression.
Led up to now to be where I'm at. This was the longest, hardest, most difficult, most challenging year of my entire life. And I know you and the internet has heard that time and time and time and time and time again.
Yes, but this was different for me because I'll be honest with you. And you're sitting right next to me and I haven't told you this. I thought you were done for good.
Yeah.
And I never felt that way any other time.
Yeah.
And that was because I had enough conversations with you, like just in real life, ironically IRL. And you just kept saying the same thing. I was like, dude, he's done.
I was.
He's done. Okay. Here he is now.
So,
because I've said that before to you.
You have. So, and I know people are tired of this. So let me just put a disclaimer out right now. Last year, when I was doing it and everybody was rooting for me during the G7 like 2-month IRL.
Yeah, going crazy. Yeah.
It was the last time I feel like people were rooting for the underdog, happy to see me back.
Nobody this is another part of his delusion. And I know this is an act. Like, he really acts like, you know, he's fucking clueless. And, like, that's the best part about him. He's like a fucking dog. A dog that he's got this persona where, like, you know, the dog knows there's the electric fence there and it keeps running and then just keeps doing it. You know, he plays this, like, shtick where he's, like, he's clueless to, like, the reality around him. And he knows why to do that. You know, it helps his numbers. It helps his, you know, the traction on him. People love a fucking fool.
Back again.
People love somebody that's out of their fucking mind and has no idea what's going on.
Once
doesn't realize that, like, the only reason people watched him, you know, last year is because he was crazy.
I was doing it and everybody was rooting for me.
Nobody was rooting for him. They were literally clipping you everywhere, being like, this guy has lost his knocker.
During the G7, like, 2-month IRL.
Yeah, going crazy. Yeah.
It was the last time I feel like people were rooting for the underdog, happy to see me back again. Once I fell that fall, that was my final fall from grace. There's no more going back to getting the people to be back outside of the people who support me and ride for me and are with me. There's no way to portray to the larger audience right now, oh, this time's going to be different. Just watch what I can do. The sentiment across the internet is Fousey needs to get off the internet. This isn't good for him. He needs to go get a regular job. He needs to be done. And
that's it.
Okay.
Fucking shit.
I need to say my sorries in private.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't let the door hit you on the puss on the way out. So that was Fousey just kind of like literally explaining what should happen, and yet we're not doing that. Now, I'm sure this goes on. He's going to talk about how the world is the world and, you know, what he takes out of it. So let's watch some Gypsy Rose. There happens to be some coverage right here. I don't know if I've seen this yet. Now, it looks like A&E is starting to take, you know, the show to the level I want to see it at. You know, A&E, I don't know if they must be connected to Lifetime. Reality star Gypsy Rose is back. Okay, this is a snippet from the show. Now, we've watched a lot of these clips through Lifetime's channel. Lifetime gave us one clip per episode of the season, okay, of the Life After Lockup. Now it's time for A&E to get their little grimy fingers in there and to clip up as much as they can to kind of generate for season fucking 2. So this is titled Gypsy Breaks Down in Tears Over Her Ex-Fiance, okay?
I declined it for a second just so I could finish them. It's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Look at the cheater's mouth. Look at her fucking metal Metals he got back here.
Well, I cleaned it out and
Oh, look at her fucking background, okay? And then look who's on the phone, Ryan. Now, Ryan has no idea that, like, as soon as she hangs up, she's got what we would call a different call on the other line, okay?
I washed
It's fucking Ken, bro.
all the clothes.
Yeah, I was just calling to,
And I washed all the clothes.
What, am I, like, losing my mind? Why does it say, oh, Ryan's calling her, and she's hitting reject? She's like, I ain't got time for that. Just wash some clothes. I gotta sit back and talk to my fucking super fucking drug addict, super drugged out, stepmom, okay, the next victim.
Well, I cleaned it
Gypsy's got to train. I don't know if she's been in the woods practicing her stab.
out and I washed all the clothes.
And, like, how they say, like, cats back in the day, there used to be a myth that a cat would steal your baby's breath. There's also a myth that at night, Gypsy's eyes glow next to the loved one. She's sleeping, next to her loved one, and then gets them into what we would call, say, crazy psychotic state. With the snap of the finger, she could cause them to kill. Gypsy is long legs. She literally, tricked the fucking crazy-ass boyfriend she had at the time to come and kill.
Yeah.
What is that behind Gypsy? Look at this fucking thing.
Well, I cleaned it out and I washed all the clothes.
Look at this. What is this thing back here? It's like a person. What is that? That is fucking terrifying.
yeah, I was just calling to, texting you to check in. And, Ken checked in,
What?
just to see how you were doing. And
Folks, I'll be right back. I need a goddamn tissue.
I was like, they're doing great. He's like, good, that's all I want. I was like, they're doing great. He's like, good, that's all I want.
Wow. So Ken's making his presence known. From the day one, Gypsy's fucking face has been like this, glued to her fucking phone. She got out the clink and fell in love with the iPhone. Can't keep her fucking fingers off of it. I like to say our cellular devices or anything that can get us outside of, talking to our own fucking thoughts is what we would call a recipe for disaster. Okay, she's got the whole world in her hands right now. She could cause a lot of damage with this fucking phone. And Ryan knew. Ryan was like, we should just have a cricket, one number, my number. And Gypsy's like, hell no, man. I did 9.5 down at Rikers Island.
Nope.
I deserve my freedom. I'm a celebrity.
Okay.
And Ken called her immediately. She answered that with half a ring.
Just worry.
Oh, I thought you were in, fucking already sent. How many, raise of hands, how many people think there were fucking nakeds the first day?
And you can't blame him.
Yeah.
Can't blame him, man.
But he had told me that if he loved you enough, he needed to let you go so you could find yourself. That's what he told me he did.
So is that why he ended things with?
God, I can't get over her fucking color guard. This reminds me of like a ribbon girl or something in high school. Remember how they would have the rock and roll? What did I just do?
Me.
How do I get rid of that thing? Okay. Oh, I can.
He
What does
ended
this
things
do?
with me.
Doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. But Gypsy's outfits are always dreadful. She reminds me a lot of like when I was in high school. They had the band and then they had the color guard. Color guard had them ribbons of death, swinging them around. Okay, for whatever fucking reason, our school really needed people to fucking spin ribbons like there was no tomorrow. Right? For the big game.
He regrets it.
He regrets it. And at that moment, Gypsy's like, fuck it. It's over, Ryan.
Before I met Ryan, Mom, I was holding on so hard. I never let go because I thought maybe at the end of it all, maybe a week before I got out, he'd come back in and say, I'm ready to be with you through this. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Can we pick up where we left off?
Now's the time. Okay, it just took a little bit of time. Gypsy's face is very shrunken. She doesn't have a lot like everything else. She's got a lot of area for like, you know, construction. You know how they, you know, we're always looking for a new place to build a parking lot. Always just add it onto her fucking face. Look at this little mouth right here. Very scary.
But it never happened.
Oh, look at her fingers. Her fingers are even demonic. Chucky's fingers. I don't like these hands. Are nasty. Almost looks like her skin grows over the nails. Spread the word.
And
I'm gonna tell you straight up, he wanted to. But he didn't want to ruin your happiness. He loved you that much. And he still does. Don't cry.
Wow, Gypsy's about to go fucking, you know, if she has goldfish in the house, they're fucking dead. She's gonna go in there and eat them one by one. You know, to get rid of her tears. Gypsy's like, gosh, damn it, she ain't happy. These fucking, I could not imagine a girl, if I had a girl in my life and I was like, you know, do a TV show with her. We go back to like review the new episode coming out and Ken's like, what the, or yeah, Ryan's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck, you crying over Ken? That's bizarre. It's over. And this is when, like, eating in the bed became an all-time high. Ryan can't fucking keep, like, you know, a fucking couple of candy bars out of his pajama pockets at night when he gets in bed. He starts to unwrap them hush puppies, digging in. Okay, he's eating to soothe his soul. Gypsy was already out the door. She didn't want anything to do with Ryan. She wanted Ken. Ken was the only one that was like, I like your eyes. Look at these right here, man. These are just fucking cyclops. Red lasers could come out of these at any moment.
I know. And look, there's always going to be a part of you that does, and that's okay.
It's okay, man. Now, and at the end of this call, I think she asked for like at least $700. That's why her mom called. She's dealing with the bullshit until the end where she's like, you know, Gypsy, my green card's low. What are those things called? Like you owe like every bank money for overdrafting. And you're like, I'm gonna get me a green dot card. I'm gonna stay out of the government's eye.
Things that he told me, there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't pray for you.
I just don't understand because it's like
And I was informed none of these people are really her family. That's not her real dad. It's definitely not her real mom. They're like fucking immigrants. They sound like they're fucking from, you know, where Adam McIntyre rests his fucking
found
head.
someone else.
Brighton.
Well, he's not with anyone right now.
Of course not.
No.
You don't know that. Ryan's over there fucking on his knees.
Of course not.
Making a dance.
I mean, he wants to reach out. He does. But he don't want you and...
How much do you know, Scary Nose? Her mom's been in contact with Kenneth, okay? Like, this is the one part of the show where Gypsy's, like, has no idea what's going on. Like, she's so fucking stupid. Like, obviously, Ken is in heavy contact with her. She's probably in the room right now with a gun.
And Ryan.
It's like, tell her I miss her.
To get into an argument.
Or you're fucking dead, bitch!
And it would cause an argument. Ryan and I, we have like a complete open line of communication and everything. But also, like, there was a time that...
Obviously not. Like, she fucking straight up hit the fuck you button about 5 times when he was calling a minute ago. Ryan's coming. He's literally running red lights to get home. He thinks Gypsy's overdosed on fucking vape. Okay, Gypsy's got a whole drawer of vape. She won't throw it out. It's a fucking literal fucking dynamite in there.
You know, not to have it. So in case Ken would text, but then I'm like...
Ooh, shit. Look at her fucking teeth whenever the idea of Ken texting, the first wink of a text. Her fucking metal, her 007 teeth came out. Jaws.
To have it. So in case Ken would text, but then I'm like, that would be still harboring an omission. I'm going to tell Ryan about it later, but...
Wow, Ryan's gonna fucking be up all night.
Knowing what you just told me, in a different world, if I wasn't married to Ryan, knowing all of this...
Whew. It's over. All right, Ken, come on over. With the snap of a finger, Ken's already moved in. So I now it makes sense. This is Gypsy's apartment. Ken moved in like a deadbeat.
You don't even need to say it, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here. I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Okay, bye.
Okay, they're gonna cut the part. Okay.
Bye.
So cash at me. Okay. What's her last name? Christy what?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Christy something. All right, now's the time. Night out on the town. Gypsy's thinking about it. Ryan, I gotta go to the fucking gas station for a couple hours.
For years,
Look at this fucking toucanus right here. Look at this whomper.
he never gave me like
Damn.
an answer of like what was the final straw. And for years, I went through like a huge like self-doubt tunnel. Like,
Chapped legs.
I know that
The killer's knee.
he is interested in blondes. I'm not blonde. I'm a brunette.
Well, time to go to the bathroom and pour bleach. Now she's gonna be like, Ryan, my hair is fucking
Falling out!
Okay, she's gonna have bleach her hair's gonna be killed. She's gonna strip her scalp trying to dye her hair blonde for the selfie she's about to post.
So I'd go in the shower,
So Ryan can see.
take
Ken.
fingernail clippers, and just cut my hair off. Trying to do everything I can to get his attention again.
Oh my god, dude, this is fucking legendary. She isn't even allowed to have scissors. She's gonna go to the bathroom with fucking look at this face right here. I mean, you can't even make this shit up. This is fucking dreadful. Ken, just give you a minute. Give me a minute. I shall go to the bathroom with nail clippers and cut my hair off to suit your liking. When I see the bleach down in the laundry room, I'm gonna dip my head in the fucking bucket. I'm gonna be right for you, Ken. I'm gonna be right for you, man. Mommy's coming back. Mommy's coming home. Like I was never gone. I'm gonna fly into the front door, open it up, let you in. Ryan's out. Okay, we just need like a fucking lot of helping hands to get all, how much suitcases of food did it take to, move Ryan out? That's the only thing he really had. He had his Steelers picture. Somebody said that's the emblem of Louisiana, which is bizarre. It's like when people wear like Cleveland shirts whenever they live in Cleveland. I'm like, it is not that cool. Stop repping a shitty city and a shitty state. The only thing I want to see people, like, if anybody has anything with geographics or, something special to promote or wear, I just want to see people wearing Stonehenge on their fucking shirt, okay? The mystery of Stonehenge is enough to be placed on a shirt and toted around town. Fucking play!
So I'd go in the shower, take fingernail clippers, and just cut my hair off. Trying to do everything I can to get his attention again. I would have given anything to that man. I would have bought the sun,
Wow, you would have bought the sun and let it sit on his lap.
the moon, and the stars and gave it to him on a platter.
That's nuts. I mean, what has Ken got? Ken's got size 13. Spread the word. Fucking spread the word.
Weezy out of here.
And it makes me feel better knowing that he's
But I mean, I'm just shocked that Gypsy didn't get a better person than him. I mean, she's like literally fucking super famous for being an odd look. I mean, even now it looks like we're having an interview with her in jail. She's still got that prisoner fucking dread on her fucking face. She's looking terrible.
truly soft.
And that will never disappear. I think maybe Ken's the only one that's like cool with it. He can wake up and be like, and then go on with his merry day.
Sorry for
Not be nervous that he's going to get the knife to the chest at night.
hurting me, but it doesn't change anything. Like, I married Ryan. I have a marriage now. I'm wearing this wedding ring that belonged to Ryan's mom.
It's all right. Sell it. I would sell it. I'd melt it down for a new one. Now, do you think Gypsy keeps the ring? She probably steals the ashes, too. Ryan's the person that probably keeps the ashes above the mantle. Spread
I
the
have
word.
a commitment to my husband.
Why did you retract that? Friends with Trees just said something special and it's gone forever.
And I want to keep that.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
But what's gonna happen when Ryan and I have an argument?
He's gonna fucking straight up start getting to work, okay? Ryan's gonna start with her fucking smallest toe and eat his way up. You know, Ryan's just, the cops come, he's like, I just couldn't stop, man. You know, Gypsy was just small as a nugget. And Ryan would fucking annihilate her. Look, they got even more videos. I mean, what's next? The NY, you know, we've already seen all this shit, I think. Yeah, this was a good one. Actually, I think it was long. This is probably one of my favorite episodes whenever Ryan's like, you know what, put your hand in my pocket, bitch. Okay, when we're in New York City, I need your hand in my pocket. And then he was touching the leg. I'm not into that. Okay, that's Bizarricus. Fucking, what are you doing, man? Right on fucking live TV. Is there a leg or is it like Gypsy's extra hand? Now, Gypsy's probably got like a tail or something.
Heaven forbid I'm not stopping you now.
Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's giving her shit about the phone again. She's like, beat it with the shit.
Heaven forbid.
You know, heaven forbid. He's over there squeezing her leg with the power of God, the power of Louisiana fucking, you know, grip.
I'm not stopping you now. Play with that phone all you want, sweetie.
Whew. Wow, look at that nervous eye. She's over there already sending a new message to Ken as we speak. Spread the word. Okay, I can't rewatch this. Like, I could do commentary over this about 10 more times.
Look, stick your hand in my pocket.
Oh, yeah, wait, we have to see it again. Stick your hand. I've never in my life, has anybody, you know, ever been with a girl and been like, hey, got room for two? Why the fuck would you tell her to stick your hand? She's got a coat. Ryan's like, you're mine now, you son of a bitch. And he starts to run. It's barely even a run. She's like, what are you doing, bro?
There, you stick your hand in my pocket. That way.
And you know what's in there? Like a fucking marshmallow pie or something. She's like, what the fuck is this, bro? You brought fucking food? He's keeping it warm for the trip.
It looks like we're holding hands.
Yeah.
Baby, this is so cool.
This is beautiful.
It's not cool. It's New York City. I mean, is this really what New York City could do? They just put up these shitty little fences.
I love you too.
Wow.
You want a churro, a pretzel?
Of course, you know, Ryan hit the brakes. Okay, as if like somebody fucking veered, like a deer was in front of his car. He's like, Art! You want a churro? I mean, what the fuck, dude? He couldn't go about 5 minutes without stop. Look at this guy over here. What are you up to, Christmas legs?
Oh, a cheese pretzel? No. I don't even know what a churro is. Do you know what a churro is?
A churro is bread.
Wow. Ryan's just fucking clearing it. He's eating the fucking tinfoil and all. The entire confection.
Not bad.
Yeah, I heard bad, man. He's like, hey, lady. Look at this lady right here looking like Slender Man.
That's pretty good.
You know, Gypsy's like, I don't want to eat this shit. It's got Ryan's fucking backwash in it. You know, Ryan spits food back in there for later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'm gonna take a picture right here.
Okay, go for it.
You know, Ryan's about to just start licking this thing clean.
Want me to take you a picture?
Yeah.
There we go. Put it in the pocket. Yeah, exactly. In fact, Mother says, hold my pocket. Feels like she's back in jail. That's probably why she didn't do it. She's like, I'm not going to do that shit. I ain't your bitch. Now, I love this right here. This is very magical. Like, this is very desolate. You know, I love, like, take a picture at the empty pond. I mean, we're going to take this home, and it will be on our mantle. Gypsy's haunted, fucked up fucking eye right here. Wow. Classic. All right, and this is when Ryan throws her against the wall. Just kidding. All right, let's move on. Infected Mushroom says that hat is too cool for him. Now this is one of these hats that's like a, what is this, a beanie or something? You know, I've seen it back in my yesteryear. Is it a Hurley? Now he's got what we would call a coat way too cool. I think he's got a North Face on, which is fucking no. I don't know about this hat. This hat kind of reminds me of the bird lady in fucking Home Alone 2. At the end, she's like, I got you, Macaulay. Shoots fucking infected pigeons all over fucking the wet bandits.
That way it looks like we're holding hands.
Yeah.
And then this fucking lady back here. Fucking ops, dude.
Baby, this...
All right, so let's get away from the city of pajamas. You know, when I look at something cold, I'm like, it's coming soon. I hate looking at a damn cold day. All right, so I did want to hop into this. People are probably not going to be interested. I'm fucking deeply invested. Anytime I can get Jay Leno content, I'm on the edge of my fucking seat, all right? Jay Leno is going to be visiting, no, actually the wrong way, the other way, James Mays. Okay, this guy's got 148K subscribers. He looks like he likes the band Pish. Okay, just from the look of him, he's an old school rocker. And he's coming to visit like one of the most fucking dreadful and dangerous places ever, Jay Leno's garage.
The body here.
This is exactly where he caught on fire, just out of nowhere.
And it's all Rolls Royce.
Jay Leno's like, you know, he's keeping himself fucking starved out of his mind. He doesn't really look like he's like been eating well.
It's a nice...
He's real hollowed out, nice ass. Look at that, Jay Leno's tush. Nothing down there.
It's a 1934 Rolls.
Yep.
P2 chassis. We designed and hand hammered the body here. And it's all Rolls Royce.
Wow.
Especially.
Okay, and like, you know, I don't know what the issue is with this admiration of these old cars. You know, these are death traps.
See, the Rolls Royce Merlin.
Oh.
You know, Jay Leno's just looking for anything to spend his money on these days.
27 liters, 6 Webers.
Wow.
Is it supercharged?
No, don't need to see. Well, the supercharger, see, it's mounted propeller end into the...
Yeah.
The supercharger would go here normally.
This guy has no idea. He just straight up dogged him. He's like, what are you talking about, bitch? This thing's got a propeller back here. The supercharger would be in the fucking front, bitch.
But it takes 150 horsepower to drive that. So this, you've got over 1,000.
So next time I like see anybody's car and be like, supercharged?
Was an Anglophile. He was an American. And he wanted America to enter World War II to protect Britain. And America was reluctant, so he went...
Yeah, this is the boring part. This is why you never want to be a grandson of Jay Leno. He's like, come on down to Dad's garage. You're going to look at one car and then listen to him for fucking 3 hours explain the Anglo-Saxons and how their mission to a car came to... I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
With a 1914 Fiat 12A Aero engine.
Wow. All looks fucking pathetic. All looks like it's like fucking too much for a car. Now these are like race cars, man. Nice. And he's got quite the garage. He's got like what we would call a lot of gems in here. He collects like shit that like is most likely fucking needs about 30 minutes to warm up before you can even drive it anywhere.
No.
Don't.
No.
But you've got a Countach.
Okay, I'm looking for that. There it is right there. The 57. My boss at my job has one of these. The 57 Chevy.
Countach, 2 Miuras, 2...
And I went there, I'm like, wow, and he took him forever, it wouldn't start. Look, he's got like little sensors on this shit. This boy be fucking getting these things customized. This is, I think this is the Ferris Bueller.
Spotters.
I don't know.
I know you're a fan of this.
Yes.
But food, I think you refer to it as food served by people with paper hats.
Right, all my meals come from...
All right, do you guys have sex or what? Let's go to the end. Oh, they're having a pib.
This is
nice drink.
Sort of question that someone like me would ask, but who dusts everything?
What's this shit?
Oh. Well, it doesn't really get dusty. It's not bad. No. I mean, if I'm going to dry something, we take it next door.
Oh, okay. So this guy's like, yeah, all right. Real nice. I thought I was coming to a professional garage. You don't even dust. So he returned the favor after the supercharged joke that like probably tore him apart this whole show. He needed a drink at the end for it. It was really getting to him. His throat was closing up. He's like, hey, do you dust this stuff? Leno's stopped in his tracks.
Blow it off.
He's like, dust? Why would there be dust in
That's
here?
everything.
Oh. Well, it doesn't really...
And busted, okay? And it does. It gets dusty. You'd be surprised. One day, dust.
It gets dusty. It's not bad.
Now, obviously, he has like his own personal fucking work slaves. I would like to say he lives in a different land. So like there could be a lot of sinister things happening at the old Leno Manor.
No.
Okay, the only way you can get there is by boat. So having these cars is useless unless you're into driving into the water.
I mean, if I'm going to drive something, we take it next door and blow it off. And,
Give it a blow off.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. See, it's not like it's hot, cold, and condensation and all that kind of stuff. So it's
What do we wear? A Wrangler?
it's a dry climate, so everything preserves nicely.
And do both of your espadas work?
Yeah, they both run.
That's... The odds against that are a bit long, aren't they?
Wow, boring. All right, so that's like, classic fucking grandfather passion. I just figured I'd check up on Jay Leno. It's been a while since I've looked at Leno. He's one of my favorite people to fucking, catch up with because of his very few fucking appearances he has left. He's the next one to go. Spread the word. Leno's dead in the next year. Okay, allegedly. All right, so I Show Speed and Aiden Ross have a little bit of drama going on. They've found themselves in the center spot of what I would like to call violent sex, without penetration. UFC, man. Nothing better, man. The whole world's infected with, this idea of, fighting each other. Okay, like they prefer to watch it instead of be a part of it. But, there's a whole culture of, fucking mouth breathers. This kid over here looks like he's, not even a real person. Oh, this is a fucking haunted image right here. What is that? But they're here at UFC. Dana White's fucking, playing his... Oh, my God! I thought I was going through the earth. My chair. So these two are about to square off.
Let's go. All right, listen. We can't do it. What? Nina. Come on, wrestle.
CGI.
We got it.
Okay, don't get it twisted. Nobody really wants to speak on it. I'll speak on it. I think I Show Speed is completely CGI.
Wrestle. You can't do it. What? Nina. Come on, wrestle.
Not real. All right, enough. Where's the song at? Jesus Murphy.
You got it. I don't know how to do that, so you got it.
The same technology they use Tinkerbell whenever Tinkerbell grinds through fucking Magic Kingdom at the end of the night.
My turn. I'm wrestling. Hold up. No leg kick. No leg kick. Don't sweep me. Come on, take downs. Come on.
There's no fucking hair. Look at Aiden's fucking hair. Dreadful. So I Show Speed made him look like a bitch in front of all of the world. And he decided it was a good idea to post it. Anyways, let's move on from that. What do I want to head into? Now, I was going to cover this. I like this channel, so I don't think I want to do it. I mean, it's just a good old boy. This guy's right around my corner. Okay, his name is Drive Through Buck. He's a gambling TikTok guy. What he does is he goes to one of these shitty machines. Okay, and he has one of the, wait, you'll see. These teeth.
You see one down there, bro?
All right, and he goes to these things right here. You know the rules, and he pays about $5 to, pop these little things to see if there's a treat, a reward, a dollar sign in here.
Oh, no. You know the rules, we're going to get us. You know the rules, time to see.
There we go. Know the rules, $20.
Been a long time coming, man. It's been a long...
You know, I see these machines all the time. I didn't even know they were even working. These are like old school. Like, this is when you have a real problem, okay? Like, you can't even be bothered with just a classic scratch off. You need it to be even quicker. Pop it, see if you won the
A
cash.
couple weeks before we got us a win, but we're going to get us one today. I feel it.
But, you know, this is like very, I always feel like the world's got what we would call the greatest actors ever. I actually watched this. I found this channel on TikTok. I thought it was legendary. I thought it was great. Okay, I think this guy's a good time. You know, if you get away from, like, you know, the look of his face and, like, you know, everything else about him, he's got that convict shit all over his arms, which, you know, always equals a conviction. Okay, jail time. But he does this, you know, he gets these things out with these teeth. He gets all excited like everybody does whenever they walk into the casino with a dream.
That's a winner, bro. That's a winner. Yeah.
You know, whenever, like, that's the excitement we have whenever, you know, we throw our money into a machine and think we're going to come out with trillions.
Let's see it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me one.
Ooh. I'm feeling it.
Right now.
He said right now.
All right, so he goes through this shit. Obviously, it's going to take a minute.
Come on, Bucky.
Where's our fucking money? I love it. And I really honestly believe that, like I said with actors, I think there's just something out here. You know, there's a bigger plan out here too. You know, for corporations to get younger and, you know, smaller eyes into the idea of gambling at an early age. Make it fun. Make it a short form comedic gambling videos. Have them win a couple times. That's all I need to see. And I was never anybody that was like, you know, I would always go to the casino. I'd walk by it back in the yesteryears like, you won't catch me in there. I know what happened in Sonic Adventure. That kid was outside the whole time waiting for his mom to come out. She never did. She was hooked. Okay? Child abuse in a video game. And, you know, the first time I went in there, I played and I won. I was like, oh, wow, how fucking fortunate is that? Well, what are the odds that I just won a couple $100 the first time? So it's very spooky gambling. Outside of that, he has like redneck videos. He lives in Ohio. He works in the shop that he just did these little scratch off things at. And he's a good time. As you can see, this is what he looks like. Everybody knows a person like this.
What's up, bro? What are you doing out here? Doing Cleveland, bro. Yeah? Just trying to see the world a little bit, bro.
Wow, so he's in my fucking city.
I'm a normal person like everybody else, bro. I still walk around and enjoy the weather and shit.
Oh yeah, they also do this thing where like they record in pretty decent quality, 1080p 60 frames per second. But every time they start, they just have their hands right over the mic.
Right.
And you can hear nothing but a condensed and canned fucking sound. He's got this right here, Fly High, baby. Okay. I don't know what that is.
Just get fucking hit by a car.
Right.
Right. Shut your dumb ass up.
You ugly.
You live?
Yeah.
Y'all see it, man. 100,000 subscribers.
Anyways, he got big off of TikTok. Now he's pretty big on YouTube. So, you know, I can only hope the worst for him. I'm hoping I can find him. You know, I've been like, you know, kind of lightweight thinking about doing a little bit of, you know, extra work called looking into something. But hey, listen, man. Enough's enough. No, I don't care. All right, so that was Buck. Check him out. He's a good time. Let's get into this shit we got going on here. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. Quentin Tarantino showed up on Club Random.
You're a perfect one to ask.
Now, this is Bill Maher's podcast where he has people come down in his haunted fucking basement.
How can it be his fault?
It's a
His basement that is, I don't think even is a basement. I think it's a set. This is all a set.
gun. You are a partner.
Everybody, shut up, bitch. Everybody's in on the scam. I think that Quentin Tarantino is the only one that we could probably, you know, send a couple of toe pictures too to get the truth of the matter. Where's it at and what's going on? What's the scheme behind it? Because I know for sure that this isn't even really a fucking basement. It's a set. It's like right next to fucking, you know, his HBO set for his show Real Time with Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Would you like just the way it's shot? Like these are very suspicious. These look like they have wheels under them. Do these not look like they can be moved? Everything in here can be rolled away.
Can I get you?
Push the walls back. The walls look a little bit too suspiciously fake, almost like they're just prop walls. And we got some underlighting. Keep your eyes on the prize, man. There's always a mistake.
Smoking jacket?
Yeah.
Would you like some candy? I mean the Playmate candy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I can't even again.
No, he can't keep his fucking mind off of having sex constantly. You know, Bill Maher's one of these cougars, man. Cheetahs out here. Infected Mushroom said, I thought he was cool right up till this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, actual...
Now, Quentin Tarantino is one of these people that's been known for not knowing how to shut up. Like, he's always the one guy in the room that if you're in the room with him, you're going to be caught up having to hear what he has to say. You're not going to get really much of a word out because of who he is. You know, he's created these bangers, as they would say. You know, these classic movies that are regarded very highly in Hollywood cinema.
No, you mean Candy Lee.
But, like, he's also, like, a fucking weirdo and into feet.
And
like a straight-up crackhead. Spread the word, okay? I don't buy it. I know the story. I know the story.
I went up to the Playboy Mansion on New Year's Eve. Can we have candy? She's in the grotto with Jimmy Kahn. So I don't, first of all, thank you for being here. I mean,
My
you're
pleasure.
our first repeat customer.
Yes.
I think we're going to frame the dollar bill right on the wall. The first repeat.
Oh, so he's returned. Actually, this is the second time he's been here. I had no idea. Okay. So it says Quentin returns part 1.
Customer.
Wouldn't that be part 2?
Quentin Tarantino, by popular demand. That's what.
My friends with Trisha says I feel like I'd be very alone in this basement.
The gal that put some.
You know, like he came in with this fucking bullshit coming out of his mouth. He's already fibbed up on Adderall. Look at this fucking stupid face. Now he looks just like the fucking guy that was pushing the cart at the first part of House of a Thousand Corpses. Okay, if you've ever seen the movie Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, there was a special fucking cameo from Quentin Tarantino at the first part of the movie.
Powder on Me told me
He's got a very unique look. I'm not into his chin. Everything about him is just fucking always super exaggerated in any like cartoon characterization of him. But they're oddly very, very true to form.
Well, not the guy, but
He comes in with this shitty fucking pipe. Like, this is already a problem. Like, I don't know. I know one person in my life that smokes a pipe, and they're fucking gone.
one of your people said that she handles the website and everything, and she's
Wow. Okay, so he has no idea what's going on.
said
Yeah.
that. But one of your people.
So it's kicking in right now. Bill Maher can't keep his eyes off the fucking 7 drinks he's concocted. He doesn't know which one has his drips in it. So this is Bill Maher's table. He has Phantasm Sphere. What the fuck? So this is the sphere from Phantasm. Shout out, you know, classic horror movies. He's got a cluttered, disgusting 70s. This table fucking everything in here I want to be burned. I'm not into this fucking Bill Cosby looking couch. Okay, I'm not into all the clutter, the tissue. Everything on here is inches from like fucking falling off the table at any second.
Said that she
And it is an old man thing to do. Old people like to gather all their little things they need for the day and just keep them near.
Handles.
But Bill has no idea. He's over here flubbering his fucking words. He doesn't know what he's about to say. His eyes are down. He's trying to come up with something great. It ain't going to come out like that.
The website and everything, and she said
Yeah.
that there's been a thing about who'd you like to see a repeat guest, and and I didn't know this. Apparently, it was like I want hands down.
Hands down. Absolutely.
Quentin part 2.
So you're smoking out of a pipe.
Wow. So he's not even paying it. That's the only cool thing about Bill Maher. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody around him. He's very good at looking down and being more, you know, not only is this a podcast, it's also the show where Bill Maher kind of like tries to see if everything is everywhere he needs it all at once. All right. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Like, he's always looking down like, is that where that is? You know, he's always making sure things are where they're supposed to be. You know, Quentin fucking hit him with a
There's
remark.
another thing about
You know, explaining to him like how he would be a fucking perfect reoccurring guest.
who would you like to see a
Went right through Bill Maher's closed
repeat
ears.
guest, and and I didn't know this. Apparently, it was like I won hands down.
Hands down. Absolutely.
Quentin part 2.
So you're smoking out of a pipe now. I've never. That's quite a pipe too.
Yeah, this is it's a color.
He has no idea. You know, he just bought this fucking on a whim. This is from a fucking shitty ass gas station.
Bash. This is the.
I'd like to contest anything that fucking Quentin Tarantino pulls out of his pocket and see the validity of it.
This is not the famous pipe.
And Quentin would be like somebody that's like always carrying a relic in his fucking pocket. You know, give me a location. I'm coming in to get
That
it.
Hans Landa smoked in
Minecraft.
Inglourious Bastards. That's kind of just an cinematic artifact. But
You know, Bill's like, all right, that's what we're doing today. We're talking your movies. You know, I shouldn't have brought my book out with my face on it. You know, Bill thought he was going to be able to fucking open his book and read a chapter today. Except he didn't realize he has like the fucking, the max ego Maximus over here that thinks everything he's done is gold. And his whole life kind of relies on the work that he's done.
it's actually just, it's interesting. I get into a little bit of smoking a pipe for a little while, and then I get off of it for a little bit, and then I get onto it for a little bit. But it was funny because I was doing it while I was here, and I was thinking I was smoking it.
He's a fucking sleep right now. Wake up, dog.
Too much. I go, God, I don't want to have to I don't want to be like smoking cigarettes or anything. So then
Now we're on to drink number 3.
I left it at home when I went back. When I went back to Tel Aviv, and say, okay, let me just see if did I monkey around and get myself addicted? And then no, I didn't.
Right.
It wasn't there, so I didn't need it.
But this is I've always been that way with pot.
So what is up with it? You know, he's constantly getting it out. I've seen on the Mike David Experience it being talked about, his little tincture, his little drips.
Right.
But he's always getting this bullshit out. Put it up, dude. Do some fucking heroin or something. Okay? He's like concerned about he should be concerned about his health. I mean, he looks like he's in exceptional condition to be drinking his fucking liver away.
Did I monkey around?
I love people that are like, you know, I eat right, I gotta take care of myself. At the same time, they're like fucking sucking down fucking, you know, tonic and fucking gin like there's no tomorrow.
Around and get myself addicted, and then no, I didn't.
Oh fuck, I missed it. He's got a little drip thing with ginseng.
Yeah, it wasn't there, so I didn't need it.
But this is I've always been that way with pot. I know it sounds like it's an invitation for a joke about how it's not addictive. I've been doing it for 45 years and I'm not addicted, but it really isn't. In that it doesn't call to me. Like marijuana doesn't say, do me now. Cigarettes did.
Yeah.
Cigarettes were the boss.
Right.
Wow, it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Now, this is the same thing that people say every fucking day, yet they're like dead from an overdose. How many times I've been in front of like, you know, family members or people that are like clearly fucking on another planet of dope, okay? I mean, literally, like, I've been around people with, like, their pupils are gone. They're so fucking smooth off that sweet, sweet heroin. And I'm like, pretty high right now, aren't you? They're like, no, man. I mean, yeah. But I don't really do it that much.
Or if you're on.
Okay, yeah, right, okay? I mean, this is coming from somebody that, like, I hate when people are like, you know, I don't really need it. It's not like it calls my name. Yet we just smoke it fucking every episode and every second of the fucking day.
Cigarettes did.
Just say you like smoking bud, all right? Who gives a fuck? You're 90 years old and you're a fucking creep. Say you love the kush.
Yeah. Cigarettes
You're addicted.
were the boss.
Right.
Or if you're on heroin or cocaine.
Well, you know, it's easy, especially when you live by yourself. It's easy to get high every night because, well, you're by yourself. So you're a little bored, and so you'll be less bored, all right, if you get high, all right?
I think we all...
Well, I haven't heard that word ever, and neither has Bill Maher. He's using, like, old-time billiard words. Bowlard.
I think we all remember Richard Pryor. I think we all...
Oh my God! You shouldn't even have fucking teeth with that mouth. Okay, he has like the fucking mouth of somebody that like looks like they don't have teeth, and all of a sudden you see teeth. Spread the word.
remember Richard Pryor
Yeah.
talking rapturously about his love affair with the crack pipe.
Yeah.
That he was just in his bedroom with the pipe, and anybody else was a third wheel.
Yeah, right.
I mean, a drug can be that.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're good. No, kids, I don't mean that at all.
But it was actually interesting because when I went back to Tel Aviv, I go, did I smoke?
Oh my God, and this is it. You know, this is when heroes do die.
Smoking this pipe a little.
It's like, that's why I never want to meet anybody I like, because then they end up always being this guy. When he's got that fucking bullshit story. It's like, leave it for your movie, dude.
Over too much.
No, cut the shtick. He's always doing some type of Tarantino movie monologue out of his fucking mouth.
I'm used to it a little bit too much. And then when I went back to Tel Aviv, no, I didn't miss it. However, I watch a lot of old movies. And so when I would watch an old movie and the guy's smoking a pipe, okay, I had a little feel, okay. That would be nice right now. I admit right now, watching the guy in the watching the old guy in the hat, or I smoke, is making me want to smoke, but I can handle that.
But your smoke is for a reason, and you inhale it.
Yeah.
In the old days,
this isn't inhaling. This is just like, you know.
Wow, you're just fucking a fog machine. I hate when people are like, yeah, I don't even. What the fuck are you lighting a cigar for then? It's like when people are like puffing on a fucking cigar, and they're just sitting there like. Just suck the fucking shit in. There's never been a day in my fucking life that I haven't lit anything with nicotine and didn't suck it down my inhale
It's
that
like
shit.
a cigar. You take it and you.
This fucking bitch is like, no, I'm not smoking. And Bill's like, yeah, right, bitch. If not, you're out of my fucking house, you nerd. Kill him!
Blow it out.
And it just feels good in your.
And you are blowing it out. You look like you've never even encountered a fucking high and no, I'm just kidding. He looks like he's very fucking high off like weird ass like chemicals we don't know about. Science drugs that have been yet to come out. He's sitting here holding this thing like it's a fucking plant. Dude, hold it like a fucking gangster, bro. It's not a fucking cup of wine. Set it down.
Well,
yeah. It's just like it tastes good, you know, as opposed.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes good. And yeah, it just makes you kind of feel
first
good.
of all, that's so funny. I was inscribing this book. Here, you can read it. I might have sent you one of these.
You did send me one.
Okay, so he's like, fucking shit. So, I mean, Quentin actually does want to read it. He'll probably read the whole fucking book while this show's going on.
Yeah, not an autograph one, though.
I think they are autographed. The open I sent you, but my assistant did it.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Your sister did it. That's almost
That's right.
like you doing it.
But speaking of sophistication, this is what I wrote to you, like, today.
For the sophistication.
He's like, I don't know what that even said. It looks like it's fake letters. Whoa, what the hell? Oh,
I
just freaked myself out. I forgot I opened the settings bar. So what did he write in there?
And the laughs as the world got a lot stupider and more cowardly. Oh, that's really great, man.
But it's true. As the world got stupider and more cowardly, you stayed the course and never pulled a punch, and it was always sophisticated, and it was like, no, I'm still going to make movies for adults because, way back in the 90s, we were already past that point where children were just much more important than people.
Yeah.
Everything was, what about the children? How would
Here we go now. Here's Bill Maher's fucking number one fucking passion. He hates kids. Okay, he's like, oh, whoa. Don't worry about this. This should not be on the fucking screen. This is all my porn. I'm just kidding. It's this.
Yeah. And I used to say, what about the people?
Right.
I'm a childhood survivor. Doesn't that give me some victim credibility there? Can I count to? And like in the arts, I think that's what happened is things just got more oriented toward children. As parents became more indulgent, you always...
All right, so this is when the show fucking sucks. I always hear about the earthquakes in L.A. Why don't they ever happen on like one of these podcasts?
Well, it also falls on deaf ears when it comes to us because we were subjected to the really wild stuff in the 70s as a kid, both in movies and TV and especially movies and stuff, but in just pop culture, and I think it made us better.
Well, your book is, which I fucking loved.
Wow, okay.
That book you wrote about what is it called?
Cinema speculation.
Cinema speculation, and it's so interesting. I haven't done it. It's on my to-do list. All the movies that you did a chapter on that I.
Here we go. I hate when first day, first try. It's never supposed to go out. Quentin just keeps letting the ember die. Is he smoking Kush or is it just straight up? Oh yeah, that's right. He's smoking like not smoking. Okay?
I hadn't even heard.
Sucking this in just to get the flavor.
Heard of a lot of
pollute the room with disgusting pipe tobacco.
Movies, and I thought I knew all. I mean, a lot of them I did, of course.
Yeah.
But I can't even remember their titles because they weren't familiar to me.
Right. Yeah.
Like Rolling Thunder or something.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Actually,
I never even fucking heard of that. Should I see it?
Oh well, I think you would actually. No, I think it's a terrific movie.
Oh my God, you're killing him right now. Now, Quentin Tarantino, when it comes to movies, he's like a connoisseur of like classic film. He's one of those, you know, like the comic book guy in fucking Simpsons. He's very, very educated and knows too much and has spent too much time watching movies,
but
especially like older movies. So, you know, Bill Barr, what's it, Bill Barr? What the fuck is your name? Bill Maher? With his fucking nasty-ass fucking drink right here. This looks disgusting. I mean, he hasn't even taken one sip of it yet. He's just waiting for the moment to kill himself. But, you know, he asked him, like, should I ever see Rolling Thunder? He just stalls out like a fucking...
I think you would actually... no, I think it's a...
You know, like Uncle Buck... I
think it's a terrific movie.
Fucking
but,
car!
However,
who's in it?
He's going to sit here and offer up like 10 other fucking movies to watch. Boring!
It's a William Devane, a very young Tommy Lee Jones.
William Devane.
I'm a big William Devane fan, actually.
I love William Devane.
And written by Paul Schrader, you know, who wrote Taxi Driver.
Of course, yeah.
And it's a good revenge-o-matic.
He doesn't know either. He's a course.
You know, who wrote Taxi Driver.
Of course, yeah.
And...
He's over here having fucking Alka-Seltzer. Look at him.
It's a good revenge-o-matic.
What? Drink it, bro. This guy's stalling out. He doesn't know if he should or not. No, Bill Maher's taken more than the marijuana. I think that he's like got like some really old funny drugs.
Oh, great.
You know, stuff that like people fucking for sure wouldn't even touch these days because of how depreciated the chemical would be. He probably is our only person that still has Quaaludes.
Hey, okay.
He just eats 100 of them. He's like, I think it's working, guys.
But like...
He's got a fucking drain and piss all over himself.
I mean, the ones I love. Oh well, Deliverance.
Yeah,
I loved your thing on Deliverance.
That's actually, I think I think that aside from the like biography.
Okay, let's just go like right here. Let's see how wasted they get.
We were in our 20s and shit.
Oh, you haven't even fucking taken barely even a drink. This show's fucking bullshit.
So, I mean, and you know,
he's sitting here drinking like a kid.
Presidents were.
He's a big drink coming in hot.
I remember Obama was the first president.
All right, that was Bill Maher. I mean, give it a fucking rest. It's time to give it up. We're not watching you, Adam. You got to be kidding me. I was going to go into like some rap, Jay Fizzle, PRE documentary, who is Grizzape. You know, I don't know if you guys know about Jay Fizzle. He's fucking legendary in the PRE fucking game. Now, he must have just dropped this because the new album's coming. Yeah, don't get it twisted. This is like a very fucking amazing rapper.
Trapping.
As you can see, we got drugs, guns, the concoction for great music and a music video. Don Julio.
Spinning, pimping, and nigga love to hate. And now
okay, so he's grown his hair out. Last time I saw Fizzle, he was like looking like a fucking crackhead. Now, he still looks like he's fucking off the rock, dude. He needs to get some snacks in him. He's very slender.
First of all...
Now, this is the Young Dolph's record label, PRE, and he was under Young Dolph. A lot like, you know, Key Glock and some of the other guys, you know, in this this business. And now we're going to be... I love watching stuff like this because it seems like, you know, with all the money, we're still hanging out of some shit.
Like 13.
And now I don't even know if I can trust this. This is probably a setup. I don't think he's living here. He's like, yeah, it's my old house. I still own it. I rent it out. So everybody else can experience the bugs I had too.
I'm like 20 plus up now. Bill count. I'm super 50 straight up.
Wow, okay. So he might actually still be living here. You know, for the nostalgia. Let's skip a little bit further. Now, here's Big Moochie fucking Grape, looking like a fucking fat piece of shit.
You know, shit.
I'm just kidding. I like Big Moochie Grape. He's just got to slow down, dude. He kind of looks like he has autism.
My boy be working his ass off. That's all you do here, studio junkie. You know what I'm saying?
When we be in the studio, sometimes we trying to take over the song.
World's smallest goatee.
Try to do that.
It's like a little nub of
You know what I'm
hair.
saying? Like, hey man, I can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? It's what he got a passion for this shit. It's what he love to do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's my brother. We like family. We've been tied in for years, over a decade.
Wow. Okay. So they're just talking about how they're like, you know, gonna kiss eventually or have already.
But yeah, though, like, you know.
I couldn't imagine. Like, look at what he's doing right now is getting his skin fucking taken. You know, he's got his skin pinched on this, the numerous fucking chains he has on. It can't be comfortable. You must have like fucking like scars on your neck from wearing this ice.
We going up.
You know, it's been known and it's definitely fucking visible that these things are not very comfortable. They don't look like they're meant for skin. They look like weapons. They're sharp from the jewels.
It's my brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm with whatever he with.
You know, and everybody that wears this shit is always fucking with it. They're picking, their skin's bleeding, it's caught on there, their hairs are getting ripped off from this shit.
Rap shit together. Street shit, we done been did that, rob niggas together. Fuck hoe together. We done did we done did anything you could think of under the sun, we done did it together, no cap.
No, this is who I want to like go down to Bill Maher's basement. Spread the word.
Boy.
Oh, drinking piss.
Bitch, stop trying to take over my songs too. That's the last thing I'm gonna say about you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he's dead. He's getting his gun. All right, Jay Fizzle. Fuck you! All right, moving on. That was a little bit. We'll watch this on Friday or something. Actually, I don't even think I'll be here Friday. I'm going to be out of town. We'll see. We'll see. I really wanted to introduce you guys to this. Now, this channel is called Kid Behind a Camera. There is, I'm talking thousands and thousands of hours. Thousands and thousands of hours of this to watch. This is a offspring of the legendary Angry Grandpa channel. I don't know if you guys know who Angry Grandpa, R.I.P. Grandpa. This fucking slime ball used to be this used to be one of these viral channels. It would just be Grandpa having a moment, flipping out on his son. Now, ever since he died, he keeps re-releasing like old classics. This is like the last episode of him where his grandpa's eyebrows fell off from the coming death. But very, 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 very fucking fun things to watch. I love whenever, you get down to earth and, relate with the people by going to go see family. Everybody loves family. His family happened to be like white trash as shit down in Memphis or wherever the fuck they lived at. Anywho, he's got a vlog channel. This kid that created this channel, his son's like 1,000 fucking pounds. He's bigger than shit. He's fat as fuck, as you can see right here. Go to the videos.
What is he doing?
Stop. He's bigger than hell. He's rotundous. Anyways, eventually we are going to cover. Are we back? How long was I out? All right, looks like I lost connection. Let me know what happened. I just looked over, or I saw a notification that I lost connection. So that's cool. I'm glad the internet's finally fucking doing what I expected to happen. Let's just go ahead and get into Trisha Paytas. It's already 10 o'clock at night. We're 2 hours in. We got to get to something outside of like the bullshit I pulled up and get down to business. Last we watched the Trisha Paytas, it was, I think we ended that, her little vlog she had. Her last vlog, she was just pretending to be a mother, okay? Doing the classic schemes and scams of filming her child. Not enough people, man. Not enough people are waking up. How long is it going to take until, we get enough eyes looking towards Trisha Paytas' demonic empire, a.k.a., exploiting or exploding her child. Either or would work. Anywho, we're going to catch up with Trisha. She's got a brand new episode of her podcast. Okay, obviously it's going to be talking about somebody that doesn't want anything to do with Trisha. Trisha has this obsession with these celebrities, these musical artists that, I think she tends to pretend she doesn't know, and then whenever it becomes fucking relevant, she talks about it. It's classic shtick, scheme, scam. She's done it for The Weeknd. She probably did it for Katy Perry. You know, I think there's the limit. I mean, if you're over here listening to Donny Osmond, you know who every artist is. Nobody knows who Donny Osmond is unless they're like, you know, I grew up on the Partridge Family? What was he even in? Whatever show he was in. The Partridge Family? That's old school, obscure, forgotten shit, especially for the crowd that she has watching her. Ain't none of her young audience that's tricked on TikTok, accidentally scrolls on her video, thinks it's hilarious because some fat bitch is, you know, saying positive things and eating and being odd, okay, on the internet. Like, none of these people know who that is. So, like, if you're into shit like that, I think you're very extremely familiar with the, you know, the music that's out now, okay? She's very tied in. She's actually let it spill a couple times that, like, she sits up all night. I think she's even said on her show before about how much scrolling she does on her phone. But before we hop into that, we do need to go to Instagram. We got to check out her latest doings, see what she's been up to. I just want to make sure and, you know, kind of prove myself right and see how much food we've posted today. Okay. I don't know what this is. This is very bizarre. This is Trisha Paytas' Instagram. We're going to be checking out her stories. Look who's here. You know, speak of the fucking Osmond. Okay? It looks like Donny Osmond, you know, fucking pulled a knife out and stabbed Steve Harvey. Trisha's filming, you know, her fucking mess. Like, their living room is what we would call a movie set. These are all props to, like, shit that's not real, okay? Like, they just clutter all these toys in here right before they start any type of, like, filming with the phone to make it look like, you know, Malibu's got unlimited things to play with. None of this stuff looks like it's even touched. It's all perfectly, meticulously placed to scam and scheme to make it look like, you know, Trisha's the mom of the year, buying her kid all the stuff. It's all got dust on it. I like to go in there or pay somebody to go in there. Maybe next time Tana goes, we should just see if somebody spam to her in the messages. Say, hey, just go up to any of Trisha's kids' toys and rub it and see if there's a layer of dust. Okay? From, like, you know, it not being touched.
Baby's gonna cry. You throw over there, not on the baby.
So we did. So it's really cool. You know, I love, like, you know, nothing's better than whenever there's, like, a fucking straight up fist fight, you know, like on live TV. You know, this is...
You throw over there, not on the baby.
You know, and Harvey he don't have time for this shit. Look at Harvey right here.
Baby, and it's how baby's gonna... You throw over there.
Look at Harvey. Fuck, I can't even get to it. Harvey's not even paying attention to this white folk bullshit.
Over there.
Wow, can anybody... Oh, look at this. Can any interior designers come and do something similar in our house? No, okay? If they do this in your house, it's gonna be like a fucking another room that's like certain fucking death. I mean, I would love if anybody would, you know, hop on it. Come in Trisha's house and just hook it up with a bunch of broken mirrors. Cody let me know that Trisha's still sporting that cracked mirror that she tried to go after the company with. Trisha's got this big old bathroom mirror, or like her vanity mirror that she got, and she like tried to go after the company that, you know, sent her a perfectly fine mirror. When Trisha was putting it up with Moses fucking screwed in he wasn't hitting the corners. He tried to nail straight through the center of the fucking thing to get it to stick on the wall. He broke the fucking mirror. He cracked it. And then she went on like a tyrant. Fucking bitch, go back.
Hey guys, just a reminder.
But she went on like, you know, a rage-filled fucking, you know, Twitter rampage, okay? A rambling of tweets going after this company saying, hey, man, you know, I wish I could get, like, you know, my product not broken when it's sent to my house. I don't buy it. You know, they probably still have the box for the mirror outside. I wouldn't doubt it. That crate that it came in is probably still out front in the way of, like, every car that pulls in. They're too lazy to throw it out or break it down.
Until September 10th to get the King Tut sticker.
But apparently she still has that mirror. It hasn't been fixed. That's amazing.
On our Patreon, patreon.com/justtrish, you also get the headshot of the month and this iconic sticker. Once the month is over, the sticker is gone. So go now, own a piece of history, patreon.com/justtrish.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is disgusting. So she's over here adding a makeup artist. Let's check out. Oh, it says Ariana Garcia. What's this about? Oh, yay. Look who's hired again. Now, Trisha's only posting that because this lady finally showed up to fucking, cover Trisha Paytas' face with lies. I like to call Trisha's makeup lies, okay? It takes a lot of it to create a different face, okay? Trisha's camo, her flage, her costume. So legendary SFX costume artist, almost like on the same level of Tom Savini type of creatism, came by and, fixed up Trisha's face for her to look like a fucking weird-ass fucking object. What the fuck is this shit she has on her head? Look at her! She's got this little goblet, this golden fucking hairpiece, trying to appropriate herself to the Egyptian times. With, like, her massive gazookas hanging out. These are disgusting. These look like fucking lunch lady tits. Okay, the worst type. They smell like fucking Salisbury steak and, tears, hopes and dreams. These are gamblers' junks. You know how many times I go down to the casino, I see the same set? So it's nice that we're still sexualizing herself. It wasn't not too long ago, maybe a video or two ago, when Trisha's like, this is the first time I've shown cleavage in a while. Yeah, right. Every day. Those jonks are hanging out. Look at the back of Trisha's fucking head. You look like trailer trash Tammy with that rat tail sticking out. Fucking dreadful, man. And look at her doing fucking God's work. Oh my God. Wow. Magic. Pure magic. So it looks like her new podcast is once again going after the Vlog Squad. I guess she can't get over it. She can't get over David Dobrik and the curse that he left in her heart. AKA, she still loves Jason Nash and she's trying to do anything to get that motherfucker to come back. Jason Nash would rather fucking sit on, TikTok Live and beg for cash like some type of homeless person with a cup outside. Then come back to Trisha's house of fucking cash and, misery. I think at any moment, Trisha's a lot like Gypsy Rose Blanche. Hello, JT. Don't do Tammy dirty like that. Tammy's another fucking problem, okay? Anybody that shows up to Trisha's show, anybody that takes part of this bullshit knows very well what Trisha's been up to. They know all the lore. They're probably getting... lightly messaged by people all the time being like, wow, you really went over there. Real nice. Okay, do you know about her allegations and all her schemes and scams and evilry? They know that, anybody that comes on her show is very familiar. Same with Oscar. Oscar's one of the worst culprits. I'd like to say he's just as bad as Trish. Anyways, moving on. So she's, obsessed with the Vlog Squad. That's what the new episode of the podcast is going to be about. More Vlog Squad talk. I'm glad we have diarrhea beer in here. This is a perfect fucking drink for Trisha. To go upstairs and relax. She likes to call going to the bathroom, relaxing. Dropping some trots. Oh, wow. Look how small their wedding picture is, too. It's like barely even in sight. You would think like, the $2 million wedding would have been plastered on the front door. The way that she went all out for this thing. This is all they have of the wedding. A memory. This could easily be lost. Like John Wick's fucking family photo that was burned in the fire that caused him to wick. So, it's very dreadful. This is not even fitting the picture frame. This could be easily, thrown away.
Who is that?
Oh my God. Listen to Trisha's breathing. This is nuts. It sounds like when Michael Myers is walking around with his mat, whenever you see the POV of Michael Myers, all you can hear is him breathing inside the mask. Trisha's so out of breath all the time. At any fucking position, she's always breathing heavy, panting, like she's about to collapse. She's a lot like a pig, You get Trisha too excited after a big meal. The possibility of her passing out from lack of circulation and her own health is all-time high.
Who is that?
Bum.
Bum bum.
Call him.
And as she came, fuck! And as she came, she's gone. JT came in and then she left. She's too good for us now. She doesn't have time for our shenanigans. We'll see you in the next one, Shady. All right, so Malibu's playing with chemicals that are highly toxic. It's always nice to, you know, buy your kid her first bleach. Once again, her child's feet are out, which is disgusting. She can't keep her fucking kid's feet off the internet. It's very disturbing. But she knows what she's doing. What is that sound coming out of him? Look at Trisha's dad looking like a fucking nightmare. You know, always wearing his auto shop shirt. He looks like he works in a fucking garage. Except like his whole head speaks David Lynch. Okay. Or the old guy from the movie Reanimator. If you watch the movie Reanimator, there's a villain in it. Reanimator. I have to do something real quick because I know I just have to be careful with Google Images. I know what can pop up. Yeah, her dad looks like this guy right here. The villain. I mean, I wish they would just show the villain not with his head cut off. I could, you know, it'd be great. Oh, I could probably just look up the actor. Here he is right here. David Gale. What the fuck is this guy right here? This is what her dad looks like. Legend. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh! Oh, wow. Here's one of Trisha's fans living in a garage. Real nice. So it looks like somebody got it. The fucking smallest size that comes, extra large. Trisha knows how to make them big. Trisha wanted oversized hoodies, and that's what they got. They got a blanket to wear. You look stupid. You look like you're wearing a picnic fucking blanket. Misha Spice, okay? Shout out Misha Spice, is completely tricked. This is a minor, a child, you know, filming what she got, her gift. Okay, she's got mom and dad's credit card. She's fucking spending hundreds to be a part of Trisha's atmosphere. And I'm not shocked that Trisha's posting kids. Not a good look. It says, and the cutest merch award goes to who? Why would you send a kiss a child's way? Spooky shit. It says, oh my God, this is the cutest thing ever. It's not. It's somebody wearing a humongous fucking hoodie. It's like if I was to go into, like, as a kid, go into my big brother's room and put on a shirt of his. It's not cute. It just looks like you're wearing a massive piece of clothing. Oh my God, look at her fucking 2x4 back. Oh my God. Wow, Trish. She's got what we would call the alien gray listening to her. Wow. Getting ready for dinner always looks like this. There's 4 fucking bowls out, all 4 for Trish. Spaghetti at its finest. Cheapest meal ever. You know, Trisha gobbles all the fucking extra cash they have at, you know, every fast food joint they can. They've relied at the end of the month, or actually throughout the entire month, they have one of our easiest meals to make. Okay, chili with, or spaghetti with chili on top. That's probably not even spaghetti. That's like some type of fucking disgusting hungry man chili. Spread the word. But Julie says, I hate the shape of the hoodie. The hoodie looks cheap. It looks Gildan gross. It's crap. Spotted at like some type of like fucking e-commerce bullshit. Straight from China. And, you know, if you get anything from China, usually it's fucking, you know, everything we have in this world. But sometimes, like, you buy shit from, like, cheap garbage sweatshops. I'm sure that Trisha's hoodie was made in a fucking sweatshop. Don't get it twisted. So I'm not, you know, shocked at all that, like, her merch looks like shit. Very cheap. And here it is. These two. Lucky they're allowed to eat anything. All right, moving on to the show. Let's hop into Trisha's new podcast, see what she's up to. Does she have a guest today? I don't think so. So she's going to be doing a lot of exposing today with her fucking bullet fucking shell casing of a hat.
Could go on a red carpet like with Steve Martin and Martin Short and be like, which one of you is the most demure? I know, I've been in that. I'm like, it's not me judging someone.
I mean, they got to be adding in, like, they must have Zach from H3 up in here doing the soundboard.
It's just being
I mean, how did this motherfucker have two different sound of laughs?
I know, I've been in that.
I mean, tell me that isn't edited in there, okay? Like, he goes from yelling like a fucking lady in church, okay, Sunday Mass laugh, okay, power of God flowing through his fucking voice, and he just like alters his octave into a different fucking sound. Listen
Which one of you is the most demure? I know. I've been in that. I'm like, it's not me judging someone. It's just being around. Zane was like nice, and that's okay.
Wow. Enough, Oscar.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks, she's just Trish.
Buried with the donkey.
Oh my god. All right, so she's already fucking being very fucking fat right away. Trisha coming in hot.
He's my favorite hungry. He'd probably get canceled now if he said that. I don't know if he...
I mean, she probably looks like fucking bullshit from the side. I mean, this thing is like covering any part of her hair, except for this nasty this armpit hair sticking out the back. I bet if you were to get a side profile of her, you're like, damn. It's looking like the head from Beetlejuice, the shrunken head with the big body.
Say honky. Who knows?
What?
Cancel now if he said that. I don't know if he can say honky.
Oh, right. Real nice. Real nice. Canceled.
Overweight.
Okay.
Who knows? Let's ask Steve Martin. He's doing...
I love how, like, we just buy the most cheap shit. I don't know what's going on. What kind of fucking bullshit is happening in the world where we need to be dressing and getting all hype for Egypt
press right now.
Okay, one of our countries that's in constant state of, riots.
Maybe he'll come on Just Trish.
Trisha being completely clueless. Just fucking, culturally appropriating a fucking, a look that, the ancients wore back then with this cheap bullshit. Look at this shit. I mean, this is crap, dude. This must have been like fucking from the dollar store.
Hi, guys.
This tinsel all over it. Is that what that's called? Tinsel? I mean, it looks like you put this on, it's going to be like raining this fake gold tinsel, all this bullshit. These fibers are just going to be exploding everywhere. Cover the floor with glitter.
Right now. Maybe he'll come on Just Trish. Hi, guys.
Happy
anniversary to King
anniversary. Today is the day for all those who celebrate. It's King Tut Day today. I love that everyone is embracing it and loving it. I've gotten so many comments on...
Oh, look at you, hiding your fucking bruises, aren't you? I bet he's got like fucking 75 black eyes.
My
okay, small little fucking punctures under his fucking neck.
TikTok being like...
From Trisha's event. I think Trisha calls like her freakouts the event. When she goes in the closet, hides for a couple days. Except she goes in and out of it the whole time.
Tomorrow's the day. Like, people remember, they remind
going to the kitchen.
me, actually. Well, granted, I did plan it out this year. I have a pink one made. But people remind me all the time. And it's actually like so interesting that people care. There's a whole lore behind it. We'll get into that story time in a minute. But first, shout out to our sponsor. Woo! Everyone in the chat always goes crazy for a sponsor. We love us.
Nobody's fucking doing. Nobody. If they are, they're fucking deranged. If anybody's excited about commercials, you're fucked up in the head. You need to be watched. You need to be watched. Sent to like a Fousey style fucking psychiatric unit. Why would anybody be excited for you getting money? You already have it. You're already what everybody likes. This idea that people have of Trish, like, oh man, she's so bougie, she's so demure.
Sponsor.
You're fucking demented. Like, that's crazy. I don't think anybody's doing that either. Is there a live chat on here that I can watch or replay? I don't think so.
Want to do this,
okay, like, you can't sit here and be like, the chappy dancing when a fucking commercial comes.
Ad read will
Because they love hearing me read fucking something that's going to get me paid. They're not going to buy anything you sell in your ads because your audience is fucking
We'll be in
fake.
about 20 minutes in. If you guys
Like, I don't buy it. She shut down every Reddit. Every Trisha Reddit. How are we supposed to believe that her views are real?
really are dying to see it.
Countdown is on.
Say my sorries in private.
Skip the ad read. It is sponsored today by DraftKings presents Golden.
Oh, wow. So you have, like, degenerate gambler audience. Yeah, right. Her audience doesn't have any fucking money. They're all starving for fucking, you know, the attention of Trisha.
Only competition, but he's only 40. I thought he was like 50.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you think he's 50?
Doesn't he just look older? Like,
No,
also Jane
I
the
would
Vir-
think he's younger than 40 for some reason. I thought maybe
Really?
37.
But doesn't he? Don't you remember like Jane the Virgin? Like it was only like 2014, but I remember it like being advertised, and I thought I was like a little kid when it came out.
What?
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Oscar's like, what are you talking about, bro? I thought you were born in 1975. Look at this stupid prude-ass bitch face. Look at that fucking face. You look like you're from a different time period. You know, I always kind of relate him to like some type of German Nazi scientist, you know, working along the likes of, what's his fucking name? You know, the mad, crazy Nazi torturist. I'm trying to think of his
I remember
fucking
being,
name.
Like, working in media when it was like, on.
Okay.
Was it Mandela?
I don't know. Not that he looks older, he just seems older. I don't know. I think because he's so serious. Well, granted, it's a serious topic. By the way, ordered the Blake Brown, all the products, 2 of them for each of us to try for
I'm excited.
Patreon.
I did see it at Target, the Blake Brown. I saw
not
it.
sold out.
Wow. Okay. So Trisha just like bought shit online for no fucking reason. She's like, oh, thanks for telling me. Now she's going to hit herself.
No, not sold out. Although there was like some products that were sold out. Like it was kind of slim pickings a little bit.
Really?
In the Blake Brown section at Target, yeah.
Well, okay. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the makeup? I don't think it's going to work for him.
Fully stock online. I got all 8 products times 2.
It smelled good. I like smelled it.
Really?
Yeah, I almost bought it, but I was like, I'll wait for us to do it together.
Yes.
But it smelled good. I'm excited to try it.
Me too. So that could be like our Patreon video before you go.
Oh, okay. So that's what you get. You get that's the content you're getting. Trisha spraying perfume on her fucking skin. Guys, can you smell it? No. That's what you get for extra content. You get to see Trisha fucking cover her fucking soaking wet, stinking ass body with more chemicals. That's how she gets out of a shower, is a sprints of perfume.
He's going on vacation, everybody. Bye. This is your last episode for
You know, she's got stains all over her body, unwashed
our
stains.
Patreon video before you go. He's going on vacation.
Like, look at this grime right here. I mean, what are we doing? Are we scrubbing in the shower? You have fat grime.
Everybody, bye. This is your last episode for.
Or track marks. Oscar, what are you doing, bro? Close your mouth.
Oh, yes.
Literally, I won't see you until September 16th.
That's crazy.
I mean, that might be the longest I think we've ever. Because
Yeah.
Christmas is 2 weeks, but this is like 3 weeks away.
Oh, wow. How fortunate are we?
You're gone 2 Mondays.
Uh-huh.
It's actually crazy.
That's crazy. Well, I'll see. No, because I'll see you when we do Patreon. So then
Friday.
2 weeks, right?
You're not going to ever see her again. This is how Trisha's going to pretend to be gone, but she's still at the house.
I guess you.
That's how she fires Oscar. Look at you.
Hot topic.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'll see you Friday. I meant the people won't see us together.
yes.
You know what I mean? It is crazy. I was kind of
Unless
like,
you sign up to Patreon.
yeah. Then you can see us.
You miss me.
Wow, okay. I'm glad you're here, Moses. Really just fucking killing the vibe.
Or something did this because I saw when I guess you could do it in the sink or something. I guess you
Yeah.
could use the shower. There's a shower there if you want to use it. Okay, love it.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, and Beetlejuice mug. You're not gonna be here for Beetlejuice. I have so many
That actually
Beetlejuice
is
plans.
crazy
That's
because
so sad.
I planned that poorly. I think. So I didn't even, for some reason I
Wow, that cup is just so fucking nice.
thought Beetlejuice would come.
What the fuck is this bullshit? Is this Trisha scamming, trying to like sell a trademarked fucking image?
Closer to Halloween, but it's like actually like 2 weeks away.
And you shouldn't, like I said, shouldn't be excited for this bullshit movie.
Crazy.
And Trisha's definitely not. She has no intention of sitting in a movie theater. For one thing, she can't even fit in the fucking chair.
Literally next week. It's
Imagine Trish at the fucking movie theater. She's gonna break that lovely fucking mechanical button or that recliner. It's gonna go back. Trish's like, I can't get up. I mean, dude, it's gonna be fucked up. Her legs fall asleep at the movie theater. It's gonna be a whole fiasco.
September 6th,
That
so
is
it's a week from
wild.
Friday. Yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully, maybe there's gonna be some this Friday. Maybe we could try and call the, like
the
AMC or
AMCs.
Regal, or I think even Cinemark. They're having them. I don't know. They're all over right now.
All the
So-
Beetlejuice like popcorn buckets and all that. Yeah.
Wow, that's exactly. Trish's like, yes. What do you need that? I think Trisha's drinking out of the. fucking
There's
thing.
so many, so we.
JT was here and now she's gone. She was here. I think she's still here. She's just not saying anything. I wish I could see who watches.
Definitely should look into that because there's a lot happening. We are seeing it in 2 days, which I'm very excited about. So I can't wait. I'm excited too. I'm very nervous, but very excited. And yeah, lots happening. Everything's great. Everything's good. But I would love, Justin Baldoni, if you bought the rights to my book. It'd be great. Honestly, I would do it for trade if he comes on the podcast.
Why do you want Justin Balzoni on? Okay, that guy looks like a fucking weirdo.
I would do it for trade.
He's got that slender face. He shouldn't have been. Imagine a director putting himself in a fucking movie.
Nick Vile podcast.
Okay, I mean, talk about vile.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Right? Am I dreaming that?
The
No, I think it
Vile
was.
Files?
Yeah, the Vile Files. Weird, right?
There's something.
Okay, so let's go to this right here. Trisha's going to talk about her Oscar. Oscar, Sabrina, Chappelle, and Olivia-filled weekend.
For the plot, it'd be funny, but the literal plot, actually. But we had so much to talk about because I feel like when we didn't do our double hot topics last week, it's like now I have so much to tell you.
I know.
And likewise, because you went to you had a whole life. You did so much. You went to Sabrina Carpenter. You went to Olivia Rodrigo. You're everywhere.
Did a lot of activities.
Oh, yeah. Look at the liar's fucking squint. This motherfucker's spazzing out because of his fibs. You didn't go see shit.
Olivia Rodrigo. You're everywhere.
He saw it on his phone.
Did a lot of activities.
His eyes are twitching. He's like, Okay, and then he has nothing to say.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how people go out.
Infected Mushroom says, I'm having a hard time eating while watching
all the
this.
time.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. This is like watching Fear Factor or something. Like, this is the same thing as Joe Rogan fucking staring somebody down, eat some type of nards.
It's wild.
You're in that era right now of going out.
I mean, I went out twice, but I mean,
that's a lot.
That's a lot for
in 2
over
weeks?
Here.
In 1 week?
Yeah, 1 week.
Wild.
Yeah,
I mean, it pretty much saved the whole summer for us. Because otherwise...
What the fuck is that face? Look at Oscar, man. You little chipmunk bitch.
Saved the whole summer for us. Because otherwise...
Oh, wow. They all have the same teeth. Yellow in the back, white in the front. Hollywood's trick, right? Moses has it. Oh, Hila's got it. Hila's got black in the front, white in the back. If you know what I mean.
Otherwise, what?
We would have been at Brad's Fall.
No, we got to get this guy shaved. Somebody needs to fucking kidnap him in Minecraft and just hold him down to a fucking lawnmower.
Otherwise, what?
Look at Oscar's little cheap necklace.
Saved the whole summer for us. Because otherwise...
Look at him showing this ice off. What is this? Half a carat of tinfoil? Look at this little dumbass necklace. How thin it is. It could easily break from one look from Trish.
Otherwise, what?
We would have been at Brad's Fall.
Oh, okay.
He actually...
And Trish was like, all right, Moses, enough. Enough is enough. You've talked too much. Look at her face right now. This is not what you want to have looking at you while you're in front of company. Trisha's minutes from flipping the fucking goddamn whole house over on top of Moses.
Otherwise, what?
We would have been at Brad's Fall.
Oh, okay.
He actually...
She's like, enough. Enough.
So this is the end of the Brad Summer because of Oscar?
And he made it to Brad Summer.
Okay.
Because, we have activities.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So Trisha just lied, laughed the whole way through that fucking weird-ass exchange, having no idea what was happening until the end. She's like, oh, you're talking about Oscar.
Got it. You really did, yes. You made it a Brat Summer for sure. Congrats.
Thank you. Wow, it is kind of an honor. Yeah.
Why does everybody seem like they don't even know each other in here? Everybody's fucking antsy and shit. It's weird. All their exchange, nobody's really kind of friends up in this bitch.
Last time I saw you was
none of the conversations really make sense. Almost as if they're fucking miles from each other. This is some type of Zoom nightmare.
Sure. Congrats.
There's a delay with each fucking coming sentence.
Thank you. Wow, it is kind of an honor. Yeah. Because when was the last time I saw you was last Monday.
I
oh yeah,
know.
and then that Tuesday I went to see Olivia again, and Chapel Roan was the surprise.
Chapel. Her name is Chappelle.
Guest at Olivia, which was kind of crazy. The whole experience was also so bougie because we were in the friends and family suites, which.
Oh wow, what does that mean? You were 100,000 feet in the sky in a box.
With
what a fucking experience! You got to watch it from a flat screen TV.
record executives.
Yes, it was.
And he wasn't in there. No fucking way. He was in there because he was serving drinks like a little bitch.
Like, yeah, it was.
Oscar, get my tissue. All right. And they're like fucking making him like get it from the bottom of his. Maybe Quentin Tarantino was in there harassing somebody's foot.
Crazy.
And Oscar comes in with like fucking 45 fucking mozzarella sticks heading straight to Trish.
What's it from the box versus the pit?
It was like right above the pit. So it was nice. The best part is like, well, it was at this new venue called the Intuit Dome. It's like, but it's weird. It's like the Forum, the SoFi Stadium, and the Intuit Dome are all like a block away from each other. So they're all at the same spot.
I
It's
thought
really
she was
weird.
at the Forum though.
She was.
And she switched?
Yes. So weird.
Okay, get your story straight, Oscar. Where was she
And the
at?
venue just opened up, I think, like 2 weeks ago. I think Bruno Mars was the first like person to perform there. That's when like Lady Gaga performed with him, and that was like 2 weeks. So I think Olivia was like the second. But it's like very technological. Like they scan your face to go in. It's so weird.
Why? What do you mean?
It's so that
What the fuck kind of bullshit is
very
this?
technological. Like they scan your.
They didn't even. They probably only did it for Oscar as a joke. They're like, "Hey, Oscar." He's like, "Oh." They're like, "We're just scanning your face, making sure you're not stealing."
Face to go in. It's so weird.
Why? What do you mean?
It's so that way like.
Probably pulled his pants down.
Like instead of going through like a security thing, like you have to sign up for like a face scan thing, and then it's really odd.
But instead of going through like metal detector,
Yeah, because he couldn't bring his gun in. Oscar had a bigger plan.
what are they gonna find in your face?
I have no idea. I don't
That's
know what the
so
law
weird.
is.
That's wild.
It's very
like
trapped.
LAX doesn't do that.
Yeah, you look like you're a little bit nervous. Why would you even say that? Now he's giving people ideas. He's like, LAX doesn't.
Like when you fly.
It's so weird.
But also like, but what do they expect? Like, what if something does happen in there? Then what?
I
Like,
don't know
you know,
what
like we
happens.
had their face. It's like, okay, well,
They can recreate his face.
you didn't. Yeah, that's like a face-off thing or something. That's so
It's
weird.
so weird.
It's not. That is
Okay.
not
Create his
at
face.
all.
You didn't. Yeah, that's like a face-off thing or something. That's so
It's
weird.
so weird.
Okay.
And then I
no
don't-
metal.
What does that have to do with shit? I mean, like they're literally like, well, if Oscar decides to blow the place up and he's in pieces of flesh, they'll know he did it. Trisha's like, no, it's like the movie Face Off with John Travolta.
Detectors, or there was that too?
I think there was, but I think there was.
Okay. I was like, damn.
But it's all like I don't know. It's all kind of like built into the.
That's funny. Infected Mushroom, that fucking explains so much. He says he keeps his lips like he used to have braces or a retainer. He does keep them real tight. Like he's afraid like something's going to break off or like, you know, his mouth is too fucking full of gears and shifts. But he does have like, for some reason, he's got the fattest jowls I've ever seen on a guy. As if he goes there and he like gets the wrong type of fucking or goo put in his face.
Like architecture?
You know, when he gets his lipo or whatever the fuck it's called, the lip injections, he's like, keep it to the cheeks. I like to look like I have like fudge rounds in each side of my fucking cheek.
I think because like there's fences and there's like metal detectors, they don't like stand out. I don't know. It's weird.
That's cool though.
But it's very technological. Then we had to go through like layers. Like there's a tunnel system, and then we had to go down all these hallways to get to like this special suite. And there was like it felt so bougie. I was like, wow, this
It's
is
like
everything.
the Idol, the end when you go through like all
Yes,
the things.
it was very
That's so
that.
cool.
It felt like the White House, and then we go into like this special.
You're fucking lying. I should be playing the spooky ass backing track to Oscar's made up fucking fib. Having to go through fucking, what is this, Area 51? Just to go see like one of our worst, Olivia Rodrigo, fucking, you know, smell like shit. Here's Oscar's story.
To get to like this special layers, like there's a tunnel system, and then we had to go down all these hallways to get. There was.
Okay. I was like, damn.
But it's all like I don't know. It's all kind of like built into the like architecture, I think, because like there's fences and there's like metal detectors. They don't like stand out. I don't know. It's weird.
That's cool though.
But it's very technological. Then we had to go through like layers. Like there's a tunnel system, and then we had to go down all these hallways to get to like this special suite. And there was like it felt so bougie. I was like, wow, this
It's
is
like
everything.
the Idol, the end when we go through like all the things. That's so cool.
Like the White House, and then we go into like this special. sweet, and then there's like little gift bags in there, and then there's like a chef that has like chicken tenders.
Wait.
A chef that has like chicken tenders.
Wait.
A chef that has like chicken tenders.
Wait.
Desserts and all this stuff. Yes. Stuff. Yes. It was crazy.
Okay, I would go. I'd go to any concert like
It was
that.
so fierce. Like I was living, and then like so then you have like this one suite that's like you go there, you can hang out. It's like a lounge,
Yeah.
and then there's like a special section of seats that they'll take you to whenever you want to go back and forth. So like if there's a little break and you want to go get a little chicken tender, like oh let me get a chicken tender real quick.
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, of course.
I
It was
love
like
that.
everything.
I would have been too nervous. Like I get nervous and I don't like to eat. Like when I see like Donny Osmond, I'm like, just in case, you know. Like what if? Because I always think like, what if I met him and I did. I went backstage at Donny Osmond and then I was like, thank God I didn't have a chicken tender because I would have had to go to the bathroom or something, you know. I never would have a full chicken tender because I always think like, what if I met him or something, you know. And then I was like, thank God I didn't have a chicken tender because I would have had to go to the bathroom or something, you know. I never would have a full.
Thank God I didn't have a chicken tender. I didn't have to go to the bathroom.
But I love that you did because honestly, that's such a slay to enjoy your favorite show. Plus,
Don't get it twisted. He stood in line for the anal probe. Now, that was probably the best section of the show. Oscar's fucking his personal anal spot where he had to lean over and people were taking pictures of the inside. That was probably the only thing that they had him go to. It wasn't even to go see Olivia. They just had him go to a dark room and lean over.
eat a chicken tender.
I'm like, don't worry, this is part of the VIP experience.
Yes, it was everything. And
You know, Oscar was like, don't worry about me.
like it's
I get the deal.
they were like went with like two cute girls and like one of them was like eating all like these ribs and stuff, and at first I was like very demure because I was like I'm not gonna eat any sweets or anything, but then she got all these ribs, she got sweets, she got everything for free, and I was like, oh, damn, I should get something.
Oh, for sure. When there's that free bougie and other people are eating too, then I'm like, I'm in. Although I'm not in
Well, yeah, you are. She's actually eating before everybody eats.
because I feel.
And she's like, guys, aren't you going to eat the free food? They're like, it's not free. It's not free.
Insecure.
You just walked into the kitchen and started eating.
But I would love to be in.
They were so cute too, so it was like it honestly felt like I was getting ready for like a first date or whatever, because it's like cute girls that like I want to be friends with. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they don't want to be friends with you. You probably are a problem, sitting over there with sweaty ass hands, looking like a fucking freak.
I was all nervous. I was like, I hope it's
I'm like, what do you want, nerd? You've been standing there looking weird the whole time with that little clipboard in front of your crotch,
but it's cute.
hiding the wet spot. I'll be right back.
Seeing some girls tonight too. What do I
Seeing some girls tonight. You can never call me straight Coda because then Jimmy's gonna edit like a photo of me being
So
gay.
good because people were putting it in the timestamp because I don't watch it all the way through all the time, and people were doing the time. I'm like, what's at this timestamp? Okay.
He texted me. He's
But
like,
first of all, you look great. You were fierce. You were serving in your reputation area.
Butch reputation.
I thought so. I thought it was.
But it's funny because I was like wrapped in like a pink checker blanket, putting lip gloss on. As you're like, I think you're straight, and I was like, yeah.
You are straight, Coda. I bet people would have seen you with like two girls and be like, damn, he's got the swag.
I was wearing like a bedazzled, like sparkly Western vest, and I was twirling around. So I don't know.
But it gave me Harry Styles vibes. Like, I loved it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take it. Like, I think you're straight, and I was like, yeah.
You are straight, Coda. I bet people would have seen you with like two girls and be like, damn, he's got the swag.
I was wearing like a bedazzled.
Look like you right now, trying to get headphones on. I'm trying to put them on my fucking eyes. This is me trying to put fucking headphones on, like I'm fucking some type of
I was
dum-dum.
like sparkly Western vest,
Looking like Sam Temple.
and I was twirling around. So I don't know.
But it gave me Harry Styles vibes. Like, I loved it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take it.
But I mean, I love the gay you too. I love gay. I love straight.
Yeah, she loves gay. I mean, Oscar's doing twirls, looking like a fucking idiot. He probably got too drunk.
I'm not trying to make you straight. I don't want you to be straight. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, it was like I don't know. It was cool. I felt very like it girl because then then like our section was like fairly like
Oscar's entire check went to this.
empty because it was like I don't know. We just had a lot of room, and it was like the record executives who were like too cool to like dance or whatever. And then there was me, and I was like,
Yeah, and Oscar did too much. You know, he's fucking pulling his pants down, rubbing his weird ass nips.
screaming, twirling.
You know, Oscar's probably got like fucking the most disgusting body ever.
around with my little fringy.
You're like, who's that little short fucking gremlin causing such ruckus in the center of the fucking room.
So you just felt comfortable. Like I would have been really scared if it was me. If there was like records, I don't know why. Like I'd be like so nervous. I'd be like, oh my god, I shouldn't.
Yeah, because you're filling up the whole room. Trisha comes in, it's a big problem. She comes in knocking things over like fucking Chris Farley.
Like anything, but you're
completely on purpose.
just yourself, which I love.
Oh, don't mind me. I'll pick this up. She's going over there, fucking leaning over, showing everybody her rupus.
Oh, yeah,
with the fucking shit and blood on the
It's
back
like,
of it.
This is it. And then when Chapel came on, she was the surprise. I almost fell to my knees. I was like, wait, and I couldn't process because she was like teasing it. Olivia was like, this artist like opened up for me on the tour, and I was like, wait, and like she kept dropping clues that I was Chapel, and I was like, no. And the second she said Chapel, like I literally like my knees buckled. I was like, no.
Did everyone go crazy?
It was crazy. Everyone was doing the dance.
Oscar had to go to the hospital. Okay, he probably had a fucking straight up heart attack.
And so TTOGO.
Can you imagine Oscar in like a fucking crowd of like a bunch of girls at like one of these concerts? He's over there, his teeth are dish, fucked up, clenched.
It was
so iconic.
He's wearing his Hunger Games outfit he wore in his legendary YouTube video when he was pretending to shoot bows and arrows.
Her dress was great. I was so excited. I like found the designer. I'm like, do I ask to get it recreated?
Wow, look at these fucking monsters. What the hell are you? Yeah! Look at this. This is Chappelle. And this is Olivia. Happier than ever.
But I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
though.
it is so cute. We could definitely be Olivia and Chapel for Halloween. For sure.
No, you couldn't. Okay, you guys are like the exact opposite. Okay, like the fucking fat. I mean, imagine Trisha. We've already seen her do Chappelle Ronan. Oscar, you have like the fucking most unbelievably terrible build ever, so you'll look fucking dreadful with this dress
Maybe I
on.
shouldn't. I don't know.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
though.
it is
love.
so cute. We could definitely be Olivia and Chapel for
No,
Halloween. for
I
sure.
want to recreate
Oh.
their dance so
Did you send me
bad.
something?
Yes.
I don't think I saw the. Was it a video? I didn't see the video, or was it a video?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Olivia looks like she's about to take fucking. I mean, any second her dress could slip off. This is Mithril from Lord of the Rings.
Dress was great.
Dragon's armor.
I was so excited. I like found the designer. I'm like, do I ask to get it recreated? But I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
It's so.
That's what I'm gonna do. If I get famous, I'm gonna have like that classic in my teeth. I'm gonna be people gonna be talking about how I have rats, broken, fucking shitty teeth. That's what a lot of people like to say. Talking about my fucking teeth. My teeth are fine. It's God's teeth.
It was great. I was so excited. I like found the designer. I'm like, do I ask to get it recreated?
Put their hands on each other's shoulders and they kick their feet.
Oh, I didn't see that. You
have to watch. I want us to recreate it for like a dance. It'll be my one and only
First
TikTok.
dance what are they wearing? Is it the outfits from the show?
Yeah, she's wearing the little butterfly. Chapel's wearing the butterfly one. I can't wear Olivia's because she's wearing like a bra,
Yeah, because you fucking aren't supposed to.
like panty kind of set with like a.
I would love if Oscar wore that. Like, get him in that fucking chain link dress. He's gonna look like some fucked up, like some type of like somebody escaped from some type of like House of a Thousand Corpses, Dr. Satan confinement unit.
Like,
you could wear the chainmail for sure.
I don't know.
Oh my god, that'd
It's
be
like
everything.
see-through.
It's gonna look like barbed wire on
I'll have
him.
to look at it. We could recreate it easily for sure.
We are very Chapel
Yeah.
Olivia coded.
We
yeah.
could also be Sabrina and Jenna too. I see a lot of people doing like the opposite
Oh,
trends.
yes.
So, like,
We could just wrap Oscar around a chain link fence. He'll look perfect.
yeah, I would love to be Chapel. Obviously, I have to just point out real quick.
Oh,
Just
yes.
pause the show
There
because
you
we were
go.
talking about Chapel. Thank you so much. Today's sponsor, DraftKings presents Golden Nugget on.
We've already seen it. You're double dipping in this bullshit. She's doing double gambling ads. So what did she have?
Winner ever to be here. I'm like
Got some Dippin' Dots down here.
so excited. The interview was like amazing. Like I loved her so much. Girls. But I do have this pink cowboy hat, so I could see why the confusion for manifesting a Chapel Roan interview.
That's crazy. Okay, what are you fucking? What is this? Pee-wee's Playhouse? You got props? But Oscar made. I mean, not Oscar. Moses made this shit. I kept seeing it. I'm like, where'd you buy this? It's like a kindergartner's fucking nightmare. Fucking science fair. Fucking creation. What is this shit? This looks terrible.
Cowboy hats. I could see why the
These fucking tassels hanging off. Moses is one of his fine creations he made in his wood shop.
confusion for manifesting a Chapel Roan interview. She's very busy these days, but if she does come on, I do already have the cosplay, and I'm kind of saving it. I have the full bodysuit and everything. So, no pressure, of course. We know she's a busy girl or whatever, but you know, we love a little manifestation. We manifest a lot of.
She's got my fucking nose running.
I would love Chapel Run. So this is the hat made, just so it doesn't get twisted, because people will be like, oh, you know, she's just using the same hat. No, I've had this hat made for a while. So there's just a lot of fierce girls with pink cowboy hats these days. So we love to see it. Anyways, all right, back to the story. We love Chapel Run so much. She's a hot topic too, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Team Chapel always, for sure.
Oh, yeah, always.
Yeah.
We've had enough, okay? Chapel this, chapel that. All right, I got to go to bed. It's already late. It's 10:55. It's on me. I started late. I ruined it. But I got to end this short, as usual. Well, thanks for being here, folks. We had an all right time. I feel like I had fun. But this is the end of the show. We'll be back. I don't know what's going on this weekend, okay? I don't know what's going on. I might be here all weekend. I have to decide if I want to go to the woods or stay here and chill. Probably gonna make my mind up, but I'm gonna try to at least get in tomorrow and Thursday. We're gonna try to do 2 more days of streams, get into 3. You know, try to give back a little bit. I love you guys. Thanks for watching the show, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night. And I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.